Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It's Monday. How is everyone today? I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. We're back with more Dinkum today. I think today will be the last day of Dinkum. Thank you, Sayoff. 13 home, and you got a crying tadpole. Looks good, doesn't it? But today will probably be the last day of Dinkum, at least this year, because unless we finish the decorating Christmassy game really quick. Oh, Nim got a little tree. But yeah, so I've downloaded the game, got it ready. I need to sort that out tomorrow. And that's what we'll be playing for the next couple of days. G'day, Forest. Oh god. Oh, what's new, Forest? You know what's underrated? Tree seeds. Each little seed has the potential to become a giant tree. Kind of makes me feel guilty about all the shopping. As long as you put it back, but I'm not going to stop. I like murdering trees. You do you, Forest. That's fine. Gets out axe. You do you, Forest. That's fine, darling. We also have a ton of other ore that we need to like all this. We probably should be cooking this. Is there an event today? Rub turkey. We are now in our... So we're now in our second year. So it's Fletcher's birthday today. I always forget their birthdays. What is the night market? John's goods anniversary. I don't know what that is. Cool. Sheila's here today again. What do you want today, Sheila? Carrots. Just as prime rib for sale. I'm pretty sure we've got a carrot somewhere. So one thing about this game is the music's just really lovely. I'm trying to see if... Good morning, Stefan. How are you today? Right, let's have this. Oh, it's Sunday, so I don't think What's-Her-Face is working today. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, we've got other seeds I can plant. I think we've got mighty seeds. I was like, why is this not? Uh-oh. Okay, as it turns out, it will chop it. That's good to know. Will chop. I'm doing well, thank you. Fantastic. Turns out, will chop. Will kill. That's not good. We will put the scythe away. Or just pop that there. There we go. And we will finish that one spot. Wait a minute. Watermelon seeds. Don't need the boogie board just now. A mighty seed. Oh, this one. That's potatoes. Right, so we need to put more wheat seeds down. We have an odd amount because I can't count. Surprising no one. Let's hope... Ooh, wait, I've just had a thought. Is watermelon seeds the same as pumpkin seeds where I was supposed to not do that? Oh, poops. I think they might have been, It'll be fine. Look, I'm hoping, right? I'm coping him. I'm coping him. It's fine. Everything's going to be great. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not going to be fine. Everything will be fine. Look, Plorange, I love you, but could you turn? There we go. So today will be the last day of Dinkum, and tomorrow we're going to start playing the Light the Town, I think it's called. There's a shark there. I downloaded it this morning ready. I actually downloaded an awful lot quicker than I thought it was going to. But I didn't think I'd have time to play it this morning. She wants carrots today. Pretty sure I have lots of carrots. So for the rest of the week, we'll probably be playing that. This week's going to be confusing again because I have to have Thursday off again. Oh, look how cute they are. Pet Matey. Pet Natalia. Milk Natalia. Milk. Natalia. 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 Natalia, please, lovely. There we go. Pet James. Have an egg. Pet Belinda. Pet Armani. Pet Maya. Collect all the eggs. Pet Boris. I pet Belinda again. Oh, that's right. We tamed ourselves a creature, didn't we? Why am I trying to slice him? Oh, I just want to pet you. Victor. Victor. There we go. Are you dirty? Are you dirty? No, it's just poops everywhere. Where's my fluff? Where's my other one? Oh, she's there. Sorry, I thought she was a blanket. I was like, where's Teresa? She's hiding underneath all of those flowers. The strange thing is that the flowers don't seem to have disappeared. I thought they were going to disappear, but they seem to have not disappeared, which is fine. We want that. That. Everything's fine. Everything was not, in fact, fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all just crammed in a hole. It's fine. Da 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 da. I don't want to pick it up. I want to read it. We need to read. Crocodiles are once again... Yeah, I need more food. The crocodiles are once again running around in my fields. I was going to change the wish off and put the bountiful wish on. And then I saw the fact that they keep doing this in my town. And I was like, maybe we need to not. Maybe we need to not have them killing each other again. Good morning, Cheesecake. How was your weekend? Right. Excuse you, do I have many carrots? Forest is just sat. No, it's not this one. Right. One of these chests should have loads and loads of carrots in it. And it's not that one. Is it this one? Why did I put his bed right there? 29. That's not loads though, is it? I don't feel like that's a lot. No, she's not having my carrots. She can sort off and come back another time. Da, 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 da. Oh, is this the last thing we need? Is this the last thing we need to get Sheila to move in anyway? That'd be huge. Is this the last thing? Oh, we also forgot to feed my babies. Look at that dingo. Smug little Gittany. Stop coming over here. This is my babies. Yep, good for you. Do you open today, darling? I can't remember. Let's just... She's only closed Friday, so she will be opening in like 5 minutes. Go, because we need to get some stuff. Is that the last one? Whoop, whoop. Yay! So she can finally move in. I think at that point I have enough people. Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if they count, but 12, 13. So that we should start getting some of the other people showing up. That would be good. That would be very nice. Because I don't know if these people count. Has she got in her shop yet? Good, we need to buy some stuff and things. Hello. Oops. Turns out the watermelons were, in fact, just like the pumpkins. That's fine. I'll take 9. That's fine. Summer and autumn. 11 days, 3 tomatoes. Tomatoes? Oh god. Good morning. Good morning, FedEx. How are you? Right. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head how many I need. We have 12 rows. No, we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, got 6 rows. Take those. At work, need to drive 3 more hours until I'm at home. Oh gosh. It's that weird yipping noise. Okay, bye. Oh god, they're fighting. Do 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 do. Have a lovely day, Phoenix. Oh, see, I counted them perfectly. Oh, you poops. See, I wasn't supposed to put that there. Once again, do you remember when I was like, do you know what'd be really great as if you could like sprinkle them in the right way? That is not what I wanted. Go away, please. I don't want to die. Oh, I'm so very annoyed right now. Ruined my beautiful aesthetic. It's alright, thankfully she's open. I could go buy some more. Also, I didn't mean to put the right. This is really irritating me. Can I kill it? I can. Right, put you there, because then you might grow into this space, or this space, or this space, or this space. I'm just gonna... I don't care if it doesn't grow into that space, but it has other spaces it could grow into. Sometimes it grows, sometimes it doesn't. I've got stuff we need to do. I know this is not the best that we could be doing, but I'm still a little annoyed. Right, so that one needs to go that way, that one can go that way, and this one can go that way. It's just chaos. Chaos everywhere. Thank you for killing that shark for me. I appreciate that mostly. Couple of flake, there we go. Maybe we need to keep Cyril around. He does seem to be keeping everything nice and tidy. 3 hours, that's a lot. That is quite a lot to have to drive home. Got 1 whole seed. I'm so annoyed that I... Alright, you're not invited, Cyril. Off you go. I wish you could tame the crocodiles as well. Like, I'd give him like a little hat. He'd be like the little, I can't believe I destroyed that. I'm so annoyed. I can't be asked to go get more money. I can't be bothered. Where's he gone now? Oh, he's there. Thank you for protecting us from the shark, Cyril. Could have maybe not done that, but that's fine. Is there an egg in there? No? Don't know what I was looking at. Right, Cyril, if you could, like, not destroy things. I said no. Off you go. How much is our debt? Our debt is quite high. Oh, Franklin's here. We are £614,000 in debt. Because I forgot that the tucker box was stupidly expensive. Oh. We need to start doing some stuff. Okay. John's not open today anyway. We have all these eggs that we probably should be selling. Keeping. Oh, we got flake. Do I have raw? Yeah, I do. Raw shark flake anywhere. Hello, Hunter. Right, let's put... Her name's Forrest. I don't know why I called her Hunter. Hello, everybody. Hello, lovely to see you. Yes, it's nice to meet you. Hello, everyone. What if I just keep drawing cards? Till I'm out of points. You could do that. Just keep going forever and ever. I don't know how many points on average it takes to get them all, but I know Cheesecake's the only person that has every single one. Is there always a beehive here and didn't notice? You got Chaos. Chaos was here this weekend and he was very loud. You got yay! So you're missing 5 cards. You're missing Orange Cave. Oh my god, family. Zayoth's art card, I think. You've got Targ's art card. Do you have OG Blue? Let's have a look. Yes, you have OG Blue. Do you have OG Blue? Look at that one on the bottom. I did with the 7k points in the end. Oh, that angry one just wants to keep coming back, doesn't he? Just the angriest of all boys. Three times in a row for the angry boy. He does not want... He wants to make sure that you know it's him. Now I have 200 points. Oh, you got love. It's one of my favourite ones, that one. Oh, we need to start collecting keys as well, don't we? You got a little tree. You got Tadpole. You got armor. I love my armor. Zelda did such a good job with the armor. There's more like RPG games next year that I can wear it for. You got Gremlin. No, actually, it was Gremlin who was here this weekend. Chaos I'll be seeing on Saturday. Gremlin with his tiny little legs. Oh, who else we got? We got Lev. Oh, keep going. Who else we got? Yay! I like how after a while the shells just spawn under the water. They've got no more space. Oh, they really like giving you angry, don't they? You feeling a bit perturbed today, Nim? You must be angry. Just keep giving you the angry. Oh, we're gonna get Tapo! Another love. So you're angry, but you're in love, so it's fine. Apparently I'm angry. Apparently so. What have we done to wrong you? Oh. Jingle my bells, sir. Excuse you. Hello, you appear to have forgotten it was me. Wait. The candy cane knocks them slightly unconscious. No. Oh, he actually... I mean, in my defense, I was waiting for him to hit me. Yeah, man. It was like he didn't want to come at me. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's news about the new Lord of the Rings game. Ooh, apparently I'm angry. What is that? So there's a new Lord of the Rings. Oh. Is Lord of the Rings owned by Warner Brothers? Because knowing what's going on with them at the moment, I'd probably be holding off on any info. Netflix are not really the best people to do games. Mobile games, yes. And I don't really know much about Paramount other than that they do a lot of like computery what's it called? Like tie-in games and movies. Come on, little boy. Yeah, my beauty. Yeah, that's the good boy. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so edible. You poopy. Run in the cage. Thank you. It was only 2 here today, so only 2 it is. Okay, cool. We really do need to do more of this, though. Apparently the bunny got aggressive zoomies. Uh-oh. I don't know how she feels. I also, too, get aggressive zoomies. Ooh, 5 seconds. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So it's not a rumor anymore. They're making Hogwarts, but with Lord of the Rings. I assume... Okay, so a nice open world, I'm guessing, but obviously not that they're all in a school. You've got to go back to school, Frodo. But I don't want to go to school. I'm a 45-year-old man. It's okay, Frodo. I'll go with you. Thank you, Sam, best friend. I mean, I don't really know much about Lord of the Rings, so... All I know is that the best Lord of the Rings game, everyone says, was the one that had the Nemesis system in it. And that whichever group it was that made the game then trademarked it, which meant that nobody else could use it. Because of course they did. Hey, 45 is a baby in dwarf years. It is. Although I will say, I did watch the Hobbit ones. But I just need to preface that I have watched all of them, okay? I've watched all of the original Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit ones. I've only watched them once and don't remember very much. And I just thought it was weird in the one with the dragon, Desolation of Smaug, whatever it is, the Hobbit one. One, that they'd made it so much longer than the book, because the book was perfect, and why would they ruin that? Or the fact that they were like, hey, remember how that elf fell in love with that dwarf? And everyone was like, no. No, I don't remember that happening. Totally happened. She was madly in love with that dwarf boy. I was like, I don't remember that being anything. And then they had to bring back, like, Orlando Bloom's dwarf boy. No, what was he? An elf. Because, you know, Orlando Bloom's pretty, so they had to bring him back because he sells stuff. I look above my head, see the bunny leap across the room. In her head, she's going do 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 do. Our dog used to get the zoomies when she started going really old. She got the zoomies all the time, and she'd be like running in circles, and then she'd stop, pant a bit, because she was like, "Oh my god, I'm really old. I should probably stop that." And then she'd go, "No, never mind," and then she'd just do it again. I'd love to have that much energy, but I don't. The last time I tried running was Thursday, and I ended up crippled. There is no school in Lord of the Rings. Surely some of them go to school. Why is he out and about and awake? There must be some schools in Lord of the Rings. I mean, the humans must do something. Oh, there are schools in Lord of the Rings for the high and wealthy ones. Well, that one I expected. It's more the Benny Hill theme tune. Did you get Benny Hill over there? Oof. Oh, good old Benny Hill. He did some really risque things, though. Let's not pretend it was a different time of entertainment. He did a lot of risque things which you would not be able to do right now. But it's certainly, his humor is of the time. I grew up with Benny Hill. Dude, how did you set on fire? Would you hurry up and get it? There we go. You're poor, too bad, no school for you. Everyone that theme flew. The people from Gondor had schools. Which one was Gondor? Was that the humans? I don't really remember much. I remember there was a big thing about they needed the Gondor people. I don't remember if they were the humans. It was been an incredibly long time. The powerful humans, yeah. Which Aragon was descended. That was the dude who became the king, yeah? Who was in love with the elf lady, and she was like, I will give up all my life if it means I can be with you. And I was like, that's quite sweet. And then her dad's like, right, we're all leaving now, so you need to get on the boat. And she's like, I'm staying with him, father. And her dad was like, well, that's a stupid idea. Okay, bye. I was like, oh. Well, it's a love thing for the ages. And I was just like, okay, she's gonna die. Because does she give up part of her life to give it to him? Because she's still gonna be like aging at a completely different rate to him. Hi, Blue. Hi, Jones. Just casually walking past a bush devil setting an emu on fire. That's not me. I don't know. He ages differently too. Of course they do. No, all I'm saying is Bilbo had the right idea. The rest of them were nuts. He should have just hid in the dark, slightly evil. Should have been fine. He'd have been fine. As long as he didn't go more evil, you know, like Golem or whatever his name was. Gollum. Not Golem, that's different. Or like full on evil like the giant spider dude. He'd have been fine. Frodo was a big boy. He could have got over himself. Wasn't he a wuss? You read the books and it's like, I can't do this without my friends. And then he does something. And then Merry and Pippin are like riding animals and beating the crap out of people with the humans and the dwarves. Frodo's having to be carried up a mountain by Sam. And it's just like, man up. Jesus Christ, stop fucking whining. Best character, Sam. Gollum and Smeagol are two sides of the same body. Yeah, I knew that. The guy who... Was it Andy Perkis? Is that what he's called? The guy who did Gollum was really good. He does a lot of the mocap for live action 3D and stuff like that. But he's creepy when he's doing like Gollum. He was like, I had to pretend to eat a raw fish. And I was like, oh. Okay. Frodo was very strong. He was being influenced by the ring hammer. Yeah, the worst. He just whines all the time. I don't think it helps that Elijah Woods looked about 5 the whole time. Like Frodo didn't get any older. He just looked like someone's perturbed teenager the whole time. I have to go to the mountain and destroy the ring. And Sam's like, we can do this, Frodo. We're best friends and, you know, possibly something else. But no, I'm going to marry a woman when this is all done. And you're going to leave me. And we're going to be like, okay, that's what would happen. And then I remember there being something about potatoes. I don't really know anymore. Frodo with the blue eyes had that 1,000-yard stare, that high crazy behind them. Elijah Woods is such a... he's such a unique person. Every role he does, he has that sort of like really vapid stare. I don't think it's just him, but it's like he's seen the things beyond the veil. He knows what's going to happen in the end, but he can't tell. We're trying to look for keys, if everyone's wondering why we're digging up loads of spots. I need keys. We have... Let's have a look how many keys we've gained today. 2. 2 whole keys. That's 1 door. Like, please give Frodo some brown contacts. No, the blue eyes. It what makes Frodo Frodo. It's what makes Frodo look unhinged. It's like, Sam, help me. Oh, he's 1,000-yard staring again. Poor lad. He didn't have an easy life, did he? His uncle was evil. They never really said what happened to Frodo's parents, did they? Just that he lived with Uncle Bilbo, the one that they were like, he went on an adventure, you know. We don't trust him. He's an adventurer. And then, you know, he went like slightly evil and stuff. But like, he seems like the right person to send this innocent child off to. They died. Who died? Oh, his parents. I was like, wait, who died? Frodo should have had super wide eyes that stare into your soul while he's containing the crazy of the ring. Andy Serkis is phenomenal. His work on that. He did work on Planet of the Apes. They both drown. That's why you don't go on adventures. That's why you stay in your hole, mate. I don't leave the house. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't drowned. Okay? And I live in a pond, okay? Okay. You don't drown if you don't go out. Just the way that works. Right, we should probably head home. We should probably go home, shouldn't we? No, that's the guest house thing. It doesn't matter which one I mark. Lessons for life. Don't go out, don't drown. You don't drown. I don't have to talk to people. I don't drown. Nobody gives me their yucky germs. Although the child does bring home yucky germs, I can't be blamed for that. You're ignoring the possibility of drowning in the bath. You're ignoring the possibility that I had that much water that I could drown in the bath. Or that my bath isn't small enough and my arse isn't big enough that it wouldn't cause an issue. Aha! Plue has like an inch of water. That I only need enough to splash, okay? Just splash and clean. It only takes an inch of water to drown. Yeah, but I'd have to be fit enough to like bend that way. I am not that fit enough. You have your just dead things everywhere. I have my baths up to the overflow hole. You always did. They're not in there anymore. I forgot they're not in there anymore. How long have they not been in there that I forgot that? What's wrong with me? Doo-doo. I was like everything. Or we can sell these tomorrow. We got some keys. We got a star. Who has a drop of water to bathe in? Look, I don't need a lot. Mucus is your friend. I do enough to dip my toes and then I get out, okay? Did I not put one in each? Yeah. My mind went... I won't... Like they were murdered. Yeah, perhaps they were murdered. Whoever it was who murdered them threw them in the water and they drowned. It's a shame when that happens. They drowned in a boating accident. They could have been murdered. You don't know. Could have been trapped. Someone could have bored a hole in the bottom of the boat. That's why you don't go out. You know how many times I die in a boating accident inside my house? Never. Disney stole the plot twist from Lord of the Rings. So many people dying in boating accidents. If anything, you could say Disney copied the Titanic, you know, which we shouldn't be doing. Can we just talk about the people who decided it was a good idea to build another boat and go, the Titanic is a great name for that? And not be like, that's a terrible idea. Why would we do that? I just always assumed it was sensible to just not name your boat after one who's previously had a epic accident to which everybody, almost everybody, died on board. Just seems like a terrible idea, doesn't it? Forest and Rain having a wonderful time over here. Also, Disney stealing plots. Is anyone surprised at this point? Is anyone surprised that Disney steals plots? A barracuda. I think I'd be more surprised if Disney didn't steal plots at this point. Clue, they made a Titanic 0.2, but I don't know if it will sail. I know that they had... was it last year or the year before, that unfortunate group of people that had more money than sense decided to go down in a submarine and to see the Titanic, and they all died? Was that last? That was awful. I remember reading about that thinking, Jesus Christ. If you want to go look at a large grave, okay, because that's effectively what the Titanic is now. If you want to go look at a large grave, there are churches, okay? There are churchyards all over the place where you don't put yourself at risk of being crushed underground or underwater. Especially when you have your young teenage boy with you, which just seems like you wasted his life. But you know, rich people gotta be rich people in. Disney steals plots, another news. What was that? Oh, the submarine pilot, but with the Xbox. I was going to say, wasn't it like an Xbox controller? And then they didn't let the teen pilot it. And I'm like, dude, he's been playing Fortnite since he was like 7. He should be piloting it. Yeah, that was just a terrible thing. Rich people do rich people things, and then people get surprised when they get hurt. Why is she still Is your thing not built yet? Am I not good enough for you, Sheila? Give me all my money. Only 12k. It's really rugging me. We only caught 2. That's 24 more than I had yesterday. So John is having some sort of anniversary? Okay. Oh my gosh, a red nose. I need to put the chainsaw away. What's she wanting to do? I don't have any melons. Was it an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller? I thought it was an Xbox controller. As soon as you said that, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was an Xbox controller. I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I? Like, Cyril, we need to make some boundaries here, dude. You can't just come up and like touch me when I'm busy. If you think about Harry Potter's plot and Star Wars plot, then you will see JK used Star Wars plot. For anyone who likes the book Aragorn, which is a series about a young man who discovers that he's a dragon rider, which is a really powerful thing and blah, blah, blah. It's basically Star Wars with dragons. Which doesn't make it bad, because I liked Aragorn. But it is just Star Wars with dragons. Okay, I looked it up. It was a submarine called the Titan by a company called Ocean Gate, and it happened in 2023. Good lord, that was 2 years ago. Why does everything feel like last year? Since the pandemic, everything just feels like it was just... everything was just like last year. Everything was last year. Do you remember last year in the 80s? No? Okay, just me. I don't think anybody else here remembers the 80s. Even Zayoth doesn't remember the 80s because she was born like 2 years after it. Back in my day, we played with lead paint. That's why we all have a cough. Because 2025 doesn't feel real. Breach. 2025 has felt a little bit like a dream. And not like one of those nice ones where you wake up and go, I feel really good with life. One of those ones where you're like running constantly and everything's just getting worse. Oh, well, the flowers are gone now. You know, one of those ones. One of those ones where you scream into the void and no one listens or screams back. That's what this feels like. I actually did that to get the brush. I liked Aragorn. I actually really enjoyed the whole series, but couldn't bring myself to read the newest one because I didn't want the series to end. I was going to say, didn't he like only just, I say only just, like probably in the last few years, release another one? Because I read them all when I was younger. I think I read the first 3 and I quite enjoyed them. I thought there was a lot of interesting premises and stuff like that. And I found Aragorn all right. I did prefer other characters, if I'm going to be honest. But then probably by the time I read Aragorn again, I wasn't an angsty teen. As an angsty teen, I was like, oh my god, he's so right. Oh my god, these people are idiots. But then by the time I was an adult, I was like, god, this kid's so draining. Yes, you have a dragon. Good for you. Stop being a dick. Why are you sulking now? But then that's the same problem I have with Harry Potter now. Well, one of the problems I have with Harry Potter. The creator is the main issue I have with that. But it literally is like, yes, okay, you like that girl. She's pretty okay. Stop sulking at all your friends, Harry. Yes, we know your the guy that you thought like a father is dead to you. Okay. No, it's not acceptable that they locked you in the cupboard under the stairs. We all understand that, but you don't have to be such a dick. I tell you, this year has been insane for me. Yeah, this year's been pretty calm for me this year. Which has been nice, I'm not going to lie. Really nice. You know, other than my uncle dying. But unfortunately, as you get older, people die. And it sucks, but that's something that unfortunately is a likelihood in life. That doesn't go away the older you get. If anything, it gets worse. But this year hasn't been too bad. She said, touching wood, lots and lots of wood. I screamed in the void and suddenly I missed a year. I've been Blue. I had a quiet year. Cool, good for you, Blue. Stop bragging. Look, the last few years have been hell, okay? And I needed a break. Okay? I think the most stressful thing we had this year was Tadpole going to big school. That was the most stressful thing. And that was because she was a bit panicky about it. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that being the worst thing that happened this year. As a parent, I think the worst thing that happens is that she's a little bit upset about going to a new school. It's probably okay. And in the UK, our government isn't being terrible idiots. They are in other countries, although they are watching everyone else going, do you know what, we could do that, which does worry me. Unfortunately, there's not an awful lot you can do, because once they decide to do something, it really is tough titties at that point. Although in our country, at least, it does have to go through the House of Lords. But the House of Lords have now decided that they're also going to start thinking that maybe VPNs for children are not a good idea, which, you know, I kind of agree. If it means that they're getting around age gating, but when you're age gating adults, it gets to the point where how are you going to know if they're a child or an adult? Because children don't have credit cards, and neither do some adults. How much my ruby weigh? 89 grand? Yeah. Do you want my hive? You can have my hive. Oh my goodness, why does he have a box of puppies? John, what have you been doing? John, why have you got a box of puppies? I think that's the most I've had so far. Wait, he's got a box of puppies? Prize box? What is this? Oh, it's their outfits. Ooh, plushies. How do I get this? How does one get... Do I just click on it? Right, how do I get prize tickets? I want the plushies. Oh my god, look at him. Look at his little face. Pinch a plant, you can throw off and stay. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. That's an awful lot of stuff. That's like the best weapon I can have. Right, John, how does what? Right, read. It's the John's Goods anniversary event. For every fish you sell, you will earn a prize ticket. I see. So it's a redeem event. I see. I see how this is going to work. I see. Put the chainsaw away, woman. Aragorn wasn't my favourite character either, but so much of the series wasn't just him and Saphira, so I think it balanced out. I think I liked Aragorn in the first book. I thought he was really good. Was it the second book when he goes to go train with the elves in the forest? It was the second or the third book. And he goes to train with the elves, and he's like madly in love with the elf lady who's like, And then all of a sudden she's like, well, he's young, I guess. And she's like in her 70s. And he's like, I'm a teen, innit? Do you want to like bang and stuff? And she's like, oh my God, maybe. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he spends the whole time with him and his dragon, like, I mean, to the point where his own dragon's like, hey, baby, how you doing? Blows hair out of face. And I'm just like, what is happening? They need to learn how to train, and then his dragon gets, like, pinned to the ground by the other dragon because he's like, stop trying to touch me, I don't like it. I'm just like, I don't know if I can read angsty teen books anymore. I've had to move on to the slightly more adult angsty books. Why does my boss like me? Why is he banging his secretary? Oh my God, now I'm his secretary and he's banging me. Yeah, that's more of it. Excuse me. The latest one isn't from his perspective. Oh, but I haven't read it. I just remember his brother being way cooler than him. Because he was that slightly bit older and was a and just better. Although he was slightly more evil. I read spicy books. Me too. There is angst in spicy books, but it does tend to be less angst. Sorry, I've got a cough. So I was having to drink water, so it wasn't that I wasn't just talking, I was actually coughing. You always get excited about getting a cough after you see people. Whoopee! Right, which one of these people made me sick? Right, we gotta nail it down. It's either Zaoth and her kids. Or it could have been my other nephew. Zaoth's not here, she can't defend herself, it's not really fair. Wasn't us. She's not here. Wasn't me. Didn't do it. Who made me sick? Which one of you bastards made me ill? Which one of you assholes made me ill? It's always alright, it's going away now. I could go take some honey and lemon. Well, honey, I can't have lemon. Right, I need fish. I have become distracted. Who could have foreseen this? I nearly spat my water. Look, don't go blaming me again for giving people a sickness I don't have. I wasn't blaming you. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to cough down the mic. Ugh. I was fine. It could be the dust in my room. I could be fair. Why is there never any fish when I want fish? I bet it's because that dingo ate them. That dingo ate my fish. Right, while we're here, let's dig up some spots as well. Pretty sure the training was in the second one. Called Eldest. Makes sense knowing who does his training. I've read them such a long time ago now. Sorry, that was me. Was it you, Nim? Did you make me sick? More likely the child and the mother who was on the train into London. Oh, probably that one. He was only here yesterday. He had a lovely time opening all the presents, destroying my house. He had a lovely time. And he ate all of his horrible cheap pizza. We did a Christmas dinner yesterday because obviously we're not going to be here for Christmas. So we did a Christmas dinner, just our little family. But I invited my sister-in-law and my brother's middle child. Current middle child. There is another one. And he doesn't eat anything except for pizza. And the pizza we got was really cheap and there wasn't that much cheese on it. So I bought it out, put it on in front of him, and he was like, "What that?" And I was like, "That's pizza." He's like, "No, that's not pizza." And I was like, "Well, no, I agree, actually." It was like tomato bread. And I was like, "But you've got to eat it because it's all we've got." "I don't like it." "I know, baby, I don't like it either, but you need to eat it." And then he swore blind he didn't want chocolate cake. And then watched as his mum eat a large slice of chocolate cake. And he was like, "What's that?" "Chocolate cake." "I have that." "You don't like chocolate cake." "No, I don't like chocolate cake. I don't want chocolate cake." "Okay, don't have chocolate cake." "What's that?" "Chocolate cake." "Do you want some chocolate cake?" "No, I don't want chocolate cake." "Do you want some of Mummy's chocolate cake?" "Yes, I'll have some of Mummy's chocolate cake." Apparently, because she'd already half eaten it, that meant it was fine. Gotta love kids and their reasoning. She'd already eaten half of it. It'll be fine. We gave him like a big dollop of whipped cream. He was just like that. "It's spicy in my mouth." And I'm like, "No, it's not. I don't like it." Squirts like the massive chunk on, then he's like, "I don't really like it." And we're like, "Well, tough." I love kids. But I couldn't eat a whole one. No, True wanting to eat your solid chocolate brick on Saturday. To be in his defense, you convinced him he was going to share the waffle with you, and he was like, "I don't really want a waffle. I want a brownie." And you were like, "No, you're going to share it with me." And he was like, "I don't really want that. I want this." And you were like, "No, you're going to have this." And then it came out in his face. He was like, "Oh, what's that?" And you were like, "That's our waffle." And he was like, "No, I don't want that. I don't want that." I mean, in the child's defense, he had said several times that he didn't really want that. He wanted brownie. And then when my brownie came out, his little eyes, and he just squinted like, "Well, she got my brownie. This is my brownie. This is the only thing on the menu I can eat, child." Yeah, the brownie wasn't on the same menu. Nothing I wanted was on the menu. Right, I've come back. John, I'm back. John! There's John. I've got fish. So many fish. Well, I have an ample amount of fish. Yeah, that's fine. How many tickets am I getting? Go on. 8. Okay. I got prize tickets. Thank you, John. I haven't even sold that many fish. I don't know, the frying pan would be pretty lush. 25 tickets? Wait a minute. Crafted stack 1. It's insane how good that is. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh. Look at his... Oh, we actually sneaked it. I haven't been looking at this. So I don't know if I've missed any. I can't imagine so. Oh my gosh, look at this little lad. Oh, look at his goofy little teeth. Oh my god, I love him so much. Why doesn't he have eyes on the front? Wait a minute. Oh, I see, he's got like buttons on the top. What a derpy little boy. Let's put my tickets in my box. Sorry, I keep coughing. That's why I was trying to be vague, just in case anyone wanted to read them again. I reread the original 4 books before the latest release, and couldn't myself to end the story. So I'm still sitting on the coffee table 2 years later. I'm the same with the Northern Lights books of Philip Pullman. I've read the original trilogy quite a few times, And then he was like, hey, I've made some more. I was like, oh, I don't really want to read anymore. Thought it ended in a really nice way. And then everyone was like, well, the first book's not even really about her. Well, it is, but she's the baby. And I was like, okay, cool. And my mum bought it for me, and it's just on a shelf because I've never touched it. Slowly getting more and more sun-bleached. One day I'll sit down and I'll read it. I don't know when that day will be, but one day. Right, Franklin, are you still in your shop? Franklin. Good day, Sally. Where's Franklin? I hate you, Franklin. No, I love you, Franklin. It's fine. But I hate you, Franklin. But I love you, Franklin. But I hate you, Franklin. It's a complicated life, Franklin. Deal with it. Hi, everyone. Fletch is probably also out. I love walking in and it just electrocutes. Hey, Fletch. What's up, Fletch? Plorange, I've just been notified that this isn't LA is now eligible to have an airport. Oh, and how much is that going to cost me? Good Lord. I haven't paid off the $7.5 grand you wanted me to do last time. You see, airships can currently only arrive on This Isn't LA. But with an airport, we'd be able to depart from This Isn't LA and visit some of the smaller islands out in the Great Unknown. Please come speak to me about available deeds when you want to build an airport. Keep running, Plorange. Keep making us money, Plorange. We don't help, Plorange. Now I know how Daddy felt. I need to put this nose somewhere. Right, let's go and look at some crafting stuff we can make. What have we not made that we could probably make? Do we need hardwood? 4 worms we've got. 15 bones. Ooh, that might be a tough one. I have 35, that's fine. 5 iron bars. Okay, I need some more iron. 5 iron bars. 5 Cooper bears. Hardwood planks. I've got 9. I think I needed more than 9. We need to go chop in some trees. 15 bones. And the worms are over here. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I read Aragorn. In fact, I think the first book came out before I met Targ, so it's got to be over 20 years. Because I read the first book before I met Targ and moved in with him. So it's been a considerable amount of time. But I remember really liking the first 2. I don't really remember much about the 3rd one. And then a 4th one came out and I don't think I ever read it. And I think there's a 5th one now as well. And I didn't read that one either. I mean, to be fair, the lad who wrote it wasn't, I think he was 15 when he wrote the first book. And you can... Not in a hateful way, but you can kind of tell that it was written by a 15-year-old. Not because it's not well written, but because it's very much like, and then I realised I loved her. And she didn't love me. I didn't... My new neighbour should move in today, but nothing. I didn't get the chance, because in middle school my aunt and uncle only knew I, one, liked to read and liked fantasy, so they got me the last book in the... They only got you the last book? I'm pretty sure Fletch has put at least 3 dinks in the donation box in the last year. What more do you expect from a pensioner? That pensioner owns this whole island. She can put in more. She's lazy, that's what she is. Look, I love Fletch. We all love Fletch. We're all Fletch lovers here. She don't know. She skimps me. It's not my fault. chainsaw's so satisfying. Can we just put that right there? I haven't read the first. When I looked it up, there was 3 or 4 books set before the one they'd even got me. Yeah. I quite liked the first book. I thought it set up the story really well. The second one wasn't so bad, but I preferred, like I said, I preferred other people from the book rather than the main character. But then I'm also not an angsty teen, so it didn't really sort of like, oh my god, he threw right. I sort of more identified with the slightly older brother. Which, they're not spoilers there. Well, I only knew I only knew he'd made another one because my friend, who we go and visit him and his kids, he's an avid reader too, and I think I lent them to him, and that's how he'd read them back when he was much younger. And he was like, "Did you see that there's another one out?" Because we also read the Artemis Fowl books, which were really good. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. Yeah, probably not ideal. It's like, well, but then to be fair, if we're going to get picky about it, we all started watching Star Wars halfway through, but none of us knew. And then they added all those prequel movies. And then they added the ones that came after it. Still trying to find more keys. Maximum Ride. They were the ones about the they weren't angels, but they had the wings. I owned them all. I just never got around to reading them. So when I moved in with Targ, I think I might have given them to a charity shop. But I owned every single one and just never read them. I used to have this habit of going into a bookshop, and if I liked the covers and the back sounded interesting, I'd just buy it. Never read it. But yes, I had the Maximum Ride ones. I just never read them. Or maybe I read the first one. I can't remember. I've read so many books. You think you're 5 of them and some of the manga. Well, the right way to watch Star Wars is 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. But 7, 8, 9 is not... I never watched any of the new ones. Because anytime somebody mentioned them, you'd be like, oh, so how was so-and-so? They're like, ugh. And if you're doing that, ugh, then I'm probably not going to watch it. If people actually are like visibly cringing when they talk about your movie, it's probably not been good. You're going to show Little Tree Star Wars next year. I wish you the best. I mean, let's be fair. If it wasn't for Star Wars, we wouldn't have now this is pod racing. Was there any memes from the latter series? Or was it just the Kylo Ren one of him just looking real grumpy everywhere? I watched the animated movie, the only Star Wars thing I watched, and only because my older cousin. I watched... So when I was very little back in the 80s, back in that distant age that none of you were born in, there was an Ewok TV series that was set in whichever world the Ewoky people lived in, which was adorable shit. And that's my fondest memory of Star Wars, was watching the... It was a bit like, if you've ever watched Disney's Gummy Bears, it was a bit like that. But they weren't like wiggly jiggly Disney characters, they were Ewoks. I remember they used to have to fight. I don't remember if there was humans there. I can't really remember. But I remember they were just sort of there. He's very interested. He's talking about Jedi and lightsabers. You're gonna do it in release order? Way to confuse the child. That's gonna be really confusing. So this is Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Well, that's his dad there. That's an old man. Okay. Right. Do you remember we learned about Luke and his dad? Yeah. Well, that's his dad, but that's a child. Yes, he is, but it's his dad. How's that his dad? That's a child. No, but that's his dad. I don't understand how that's his dad. Because he was a child now. So has he gone backwards in time? No, this movie set before that point. Okay. I think that might be more complicated. Because he has to experience that Vader is Luke's father without spoilers. It's not spoilers if you watch it, if you're watching it like that. I'm the wrong person to ask though, because when it was like, I am your father, and I was like, okay. I was really underwhelmed by Star Wars. I'm just gonna point out. My dad loved Star Wars and we used to watch it quite a lot, and I was really underwhelmed by Star Wars. I quite liked Princess Leia. I thought she was really cool. I didn't like Princess Leia having to be forced to wear sex clothes. That was kind of weird. Or the Jabba the Hutt man kind of gave me nightmares when I was little because he was quite... I had dreams he'd crush me. Which, you know, some people are into, but I'm not. No, I just... the Star Wars movies are weird. The Star Wars movies are weird. I'm trying to remember. It's that one. There we go. So what do I do with this? What does one do with the worm box? Do I have to put something in it? How does one work with the worm box? Do I put worms in it? That's what I do. Does it make worms? Do I put worms in it? No? Okay. Should I have perhaps read the description? Do I put fertilizer in it? Do I put food in it? Do I put food in it? I have a potato. You can have a single potato. You know what I could do? Go get my machine book, couldn't it? That's a probably good idea. Theo's talking to... I wish she'd put away that I wish she'd put away that large axe that she keeps threatening all my town people with. If this kid can understand Digimon continuity. I mean, he can, but... Perhaps it would help if I cared at all about Star Wars. I quite liked the first 3 movies. I know a lot of people didn't. When I say the first 3 movies, I mean 6, 7, and 8. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. No, 4, 5, and 6. I liked 4, 5, and 6. I didn't really watch the last one. The last 3. I didn't watch that. My child was born by then. I had life. Something twinkling just appeared here. What was that? What's that? Right, let's use my machine manual. The machine manual does not work. Oh, compost bin. I did not know you could put shells in there. Okay. Also, there is something still slightly creepy about the fact that George Lucas didn't really know what he was doing with the second and third movie. The original second and third movie. And then he was like, hey, do you know what? We'll make Leia kiss the dude at the end. And then we'll be like, but they're siblings, won't that be funny? And it's like, dude, where do you come from that that's okay? Because wherever you come from and that's okay, we need you to go back. Okay? And not make movies. Because no. They didn't know that they were siblings, though. Okay, cool. But then they did, and it was weird. For all of us, because we were all there, experiencing this weirdness. I just misunderstood. No, it's creepy. You want really good movies to show him, Zayoff. You need to be showing him like 80s dark fantasy. Because you're just not traumatized unless you're Labyrinth traumatized, okay? Or you're not traumatized unless you're like Dark Crystal traumatized. Because that movie I still think about now in my nightmares. Okay? You're just not. No, thank you. You're not traumatized unless you're Jim Henson traumatized. Because then you'll sit there watching the nice Muppet movies and you'll be looking in the background at the background characters and you'll be like, wait a minute, that's the Skeggsy. Oh my God, that's the one that was killing everybody in the first series. Yeah, it's just, you're not doing it right unless your child's completely terrified of everything and everyone. Sorry, did you say wait? What's up, Forrest? Oh, good morning, Plorange. Dropping trees and just about cutting them down. It's about planting too. Trees don't grow themselves. This is true. Got a job for me? Yep. Hey, wherever you're from, where that kiss is okay, when you get back there and paddle at the entrance, so you and everyone else just can't get out. Yeah, I need you to just stay there and never come back. 27 cooked bananas. Hey, Fletch. Hello there, Plorange. Want to apply for a license? That sounds like a good idea. We don't have enough points for this. We do for this one. It does amuse me that in this one you give the male the thing, because normally the miracle potion's given to like the female after the animal. This one they're like, blow dust in the boy's face to encourage breeding. It's like, okay. Just blow something in his face, he'll be fine. Okay. Doesn't seem like he'd be okay, but that's what you want. Willow in the Neverending Story. I liked Willow. The Neverending Story. No. Nope. Nope. When the horse died? I still can't get over that movie. Stupid movie. It ruined me. Atreyu, the little lad, and Artax, the horse. Get out! No, screw you, whatever. What was wrong with, like, I didn't mean to pick that up, with 80s movies being like, hey, you know what, we should just traumatize kids. Land Before Time, I've said this before, my first movie I ever watched. Nope. Nope, that does something to you. Get up, Mom. Why is she dead, Daddy? She's not dead, she's gonna get up. She's not getting up, Daddy. Why is she not getting up? She is getting up. She is getting up. She's not getting up, Daddy. She's dead. That was a hard one for my dad to have to explain. But that's all right, because they made like 60,000 other Land Before Time movies in which they were just all happy chappies with singing, and it was kind of weird. Let's be fair here. But Land Before Time started out so well. And then they were like, hey, should we just make it into toddler crap? Let's make it into toddler crap. I'd love to see what you please don't headband. Devils want you guys. Willow's good. It's got Warwick Davis in it. Oh, and what's his name? Val Kilmer? He's in it as well as like the barbarian dude. He's like the knight who's like supposed to... It's got a love story in it. It's there, I guess. But it's kind of weird, and it's another one of those sort of like, she was a girl and he was a boy, and they kind of hate each other, but then he Frenches her and she realizes that, God, I think I like you. Because the 80s was very much like that. There was a lot of forced consent in the 80s. Doesn't make it good, but unfortunately it was there. It was of the time. There were a lot of PG movies in the 80s and the 90s that really should not have been PGs. One of which was Willow. What was the other one? Legend? That was terrifying. What's the one with... Is it the Goonies? The one where they find the boy who's like physically disfigured? That gave me nightmares. They found a pirate ship, something like that. I can't remember. Little Rascals, they swear the whole time. It was a very weird time for kids' TV. Because we didn't have TVs. You went and watched the movies because it was cheaper. That's not anymore. Just realised I haven't done anything with my animals. Land Before Time. After the first movie, they completely forgot about Littlefoot's dead mum. Yeah, but he had his dad and his grandma and granddad, and, you know, he'd survived. Once again, it was a weird time. I really loved The Land Before Time. They were such good movies. Well, the original one was good. The rest of them, just kind of weird. Especially when they would, like, break into a song, and I'd be like, what is happening? Littlefoot's just found out his dad's alive. They're singing it. Why are they singing? Please stop singing. Please stop singing. My father is alive. Good, I guess. What happens if Grandpa dies? I don't know. Is this bad? I don't know. What happens if you die? Oh, I didn't realize I had to clean you too. I didn't. Oh, I want to stop driving you. The Goonies was the one where they found the disfigured guy on the pirate ship, yes. I thought that was weird. My brothers really liked that. I thought it was weird. I'm trying to think of any other really weird 90s movies. Sorry, 80s movies. There was the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was very strange. Those guys in costumes, they must have been dying. Good movie, though. What was that movie about the kid liking baseball with the angel that was a dead baseball coach? Is that Angels on the End Field or something like that? Is that what that was called? Problem is, we used to get an awful lot of like baseball movies because obviously we don't really do baseball over here, but obviously America does because that's, you know, it's one of your favorite things. Or like one of the sports that you can really sell to other countries. And I remember watching it being like, I don't really understand what's happening here. Why are they just running around in a circle? They're just playing rounders. Why are they just playing rounders, but with a different shape bat? Angels out in the outfield. Willow's a Ron Howard film and pretty groundbreaking at the time. The SFX were really good. I didn't milk the Sorry, Natalia, I'm here for your milk. Sandlot. Don't think I remember that one. I've heard of it, but I don't think I ever watched it. I assume it's a vaguely similar premise. Where it's like kids who want to do sports. We don't really... I think the closest we ever got was Bend It Like Beckham, which was much later. And had Keira Knightley as a very young Keira Knightley. Before, you know, Love Actually and it got creepy with that weird dude. In Love Actually, I don't think she had any creepy people, but, you know, knowing Keira Knightley, probably. I'm going to write placard cards about the fact that even though you're married to my best friend, that I'm madly in love with you, and you're just going to stand on the doorway smiling, because that's okay. That's not okay. That was weird. Why are all my wedding videos only about me, and why are you focusing only on my boobs and my ass? It's a bit strange. Yes. Yes, it was. And it was really hard to forgive Snape when he cheated on his wife on Love Actually. I couldn't be dealing with that. I hate that movie. It made me very angry when Snape was cheating on his wife, because Emma Thompson's an angel. And he broke her heart and gave that necklace to that slut he was banging. I'm not having that. She cried in that bedroom and I felt devastated for her. Look, even Targ's angry about it. Even Targ's furious. Look at these films, it's making me nostalgic. I can't marathon go. Oh, I keep getting clicks from a movie called Rock and Roll and Rockadoodle. I'm pretty sure I've watched both those movies. Rockadoodle is kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it was another one. I think it's another Don Bluth one. Don Bluth loved treating children like they were competent. Okay? He understood that kids were not idiots. So he made movies that made children think. So like American Tail, Land Before Time. Until, you know, like Disney bought all of his shit after he died and just started trashing everything. Rock and roll. Rock and roll's weird, man. Rock and roll's real weird. It's so strange. This is how strange rock and roll is, right? I remember it being on Nickelodeon in the 90s. And I never saw it again and thought I'd just dreamed it up, because there's no way, when I used to explain to people how insane this movie was, about the fact that they were mice and they were mouse people who you did rock and roll, and that the girl gets kidnapped to control the world. People were like, dude, you're making that up. I was not making it up. It was rock and roll, and it turns out it's real. Okay? And the guy in rock and roll who is the villain is terrifying. And not even in a scary way. Just like he's got like one of them awful like rubbery faces. It just looks really strange. And I didn't make it up. It wasn't a dream. Rock and roll exists, man. It exists, and it traumatized me. It's so weird. I need to right, you need to eat some meat. I'm fed up of you being slow. I had a phone seller call me. I literally just went, do not call me again. The main clip I remember from rock and roll was the blonde mouse singing in a white dress while the wind's blowing around her and bordering the line of flashing us. Yep. There is a scene where the boy that she's dating, I say boy, the male character that she's dating and her literally just make out in a children's movie. And it was kind of strange, but you know, it was the 80s, man. It was a weird time for everyone. The 80s and the 90s, we were all scarred. We just go on with it. Needlessly touching people that you shouldn't be. Nah, it's fine. It's the 80s, man. Can't get away with that nowadays. Where'd somebody think of the children? No one was thinking of the children. Not one person was thinking of them below children. They were just thinking about, she's quite hot though, isn't she? Yep. That's what we were all thinking. It was such a weird movie. And what was the other one? Rockadoodle? Rockadoodle was flipping terrifying. Can I just say right now? If you were a child who didn't like, because it was and the Page Master, that was another terrifying one as well. So Rockadoodle, I don't remember if it was Macaulay Culkin again, or if it was just another blonde-haired screechy little child. And he I can't even remember what I think it's an electrical storm or something like that, and it basically does something to the house and he gets transported to a world where he's now a cat, I think. And you're like, what? Yep, that's the skinny. He's a cat now. He's a squeak now, he's a kid now. But yeah, so that was strange. And there's a rooster. He ends up on the farmyard, and then there's like a big burly rooster, and everyone's like, oh my god, he's so hot. And he's like, but I want to be a superstar. If you watched me play, what was it? It's not called Love Everything, Date Everything. He was a bit like the shower dude, where he was like, I sing really well, and I must be a superstar. This place is immense. Hi, baby. Welcome to Tuckerbox. That's not her voice. What can I do for you, darling? Oh, what do you want to chat about? I'm in the mood for a bit of a treat. Spag bowl. Okay, I'll try. Okay, can I go in the back? Why can't I touch all your things through your doors? Why would you do this to me? This place is... This is cool. I like this. Wasn't there a giant mouse lady on roller skates that wore a skirt too short? You could always saw her undies and her booty tattoo. No, that was Thumbelina. God, we're bringing back all the movies. No, that was Thumbelina. That was Don Bluth's Thumbelina. She also gets kidnapped by Latino frogs. Such a strange sentence to say, but it happened. She also gets kidnapped by Latino frogs who insist that she wants to marry them. It was weird, right? And when I say it was a weird time for us all, it really was a weird time. Yeah, that was Thumbelina. That was another one of the, oh my god, I'm so small. And then the prince was like, oh my god, you're like the same age as me, and I don't have any other options, so you wanna. And everyone's like, why are you doing that? But he had a bee. Did he have a bee that he rode on called Buzzbee or something like that? I can't remember. But she's like, oh my god, the first person I've ever met. Of course I'll run off and be your bride. And the mum's like, hang on a mo. That seems like a terrible idea. But you know, she's an idiot, I guess. I googled children's movies that traumatized the giant mouse lady and rock and roll. So why? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a. Why is there more than one giant mouse lady? Why is there more than one giant mouse lady? I can. Right, I'm gonna have to Google it. Give me 5 seconds. We can do this. To YouTubers, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone. Maybe you should be Googling it too. Giant mouse lady. Rock. Let me see if it brings back a horrible memory. Gotta love AI. The venom was so terrifying. The venom was so freaking weird. What's Daniel Mouse? I recognise that too. I watched a lot of weird shit in the 80s and the 90s, man. And then there's Goof Troop. That's not the same. It's not the same. Goof Troop was a sweet, innocent time for us all. The witches in that movie turned children into rats and they were creepy. Oh, the witches was weird. I didn't like the witches. That made me... To be fair, that is based on a book. So there is a movie here in Denmark called Halle Alone in the World. That was traumatizing. Back in the good old days where you could traumatize children and it was okay. Now if you traumatize children, you get put on a list. Got YouTube going, can't traumatize children because otherwise we'll have problems. There's a simpler time of traumatizing children back then. You could traumatize children just by taking them to the movies. The Last Unicorn. Do you know what? I have never watched The Last Unicorn. It's on the to-watch list. But I did watch... The book was called The Dragon and the George, but I don't remember what the movie was called. Flight of Dragons. The Flight of Dragons. I love that movie. It's horrible. Horrifying. But I watched it. The Last Unicorn I never watched. It was one of the ones that my mum was like, you can watch that eventually, and we never did. And I've now heard enough about it that I'm like, I feel like I missed out on a trauma here. I've got a lot of trauma, but this one I missed out on. This one feels like I missed out. I think that's okay. Right, are you just gonna keep... I could be catching more stuff. I do have some more stuff. Excuse me. Better sort that out before it closes. Hi John, it's me again. Do you remember when people thought all animated things were for kids and they watched Happy Tree Friends? See, now the thing was, is I knew Happy Tree Friends wasn't for kids. Because I can't remember. I think it was because I don't know if the artist might have been on DeviantArt. Funny thing is right? So everyone who's like, Has Been Hotel, I love Has Been Hotel. I've known about Has Been Hotel for about 10 years because I used to follow VivziePop on DeviantArt back when she used to post it all as her fan art and stuff. And I read her original comic, which was called Zoophobia or something like that, which is nothing to do with Zootopia. And all of her characters were in that, and I used to follow all of her art. So when the Has-Been Hotel pilot came out, I was sat there with Tart going, this seems really familiar. I wonder if these characters already existed somewhere else. And then I realised it was because it was the same woman. I know about it for a while too. I was reading her Zoophobia on Tumblr before she stopped posting it. Yep. It's wonderful watching things now. And people are like, oh my god, I can't believe Alistair's evil. And I'm like, you should have seen her art. It was very clear how evil some of these people were. Also, they're in hell, dude. They're not nice people. Who looked at the mass murderer and went, he sounds like he'd be a bunny. No. That's not the way that works. What do you mean they're all in hell for doing terrible things and they're not just like the sweet little angel pies that I want them to be? Madness, right? Madness. Although I will admit that I went... So speaking of the all things done for... all things animated were for children, I went to the cinema to watch... the South Park movie when it first came out. I was waiting to do my exams and we had a day where our exam had finished early and we'd already done all of our maths exams, so we didn't have to go to maths in the afternoon. So me and my friends went and watched the South Park movie, and they were like, are you even old enough to be here? And we're like, oh my god, dude, like, we're doing our exams and stuff. Be cool, man. And he let us in. She didn't even have to lie because it was 15, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we went and watched the South Park movie. And then I downloaded the album and then played it constantly. I don't know if I played it loudly because obviously Zayoth wasn't allowed to listen to the words. When she was just doing speed paints of her characters, I wasn't really into her Has-Been Hoke. Yeah, it's fair enough. I think by the time she'd started doing like speed paints and stuff, the pilot was already coming out and people already knew about that. I didn't know that the pilot was coming. I never knew that she was creating it, just that she'd wanted to. I think it was when I saw Angel Dust for the first time. Obviously the cleaned up version that she did in the pilot, and I was sat there going, I could have sworn I knew that from something on DeviantArt. And it was because it was the same character, except obviously his story's been changed slightly. Not gay originally, FYI. He was actually with Vaggie, who also was not gay originally. Angel Dust and Vaggie in her original comics were actually together. And I want to say they had a child. And he looked a lot more like his father's gonna look in the next series. But all of the rest of them, Charlie looks... So they do sort of look the same. Charlie looks very different. Alistair looks pretty much about the same. And if anyone's ever worried that Alistair will die, you just need to know that he's basically her favourite character that she's ever made. I can't imagine that she'd kill him off because I think it would break her too much. Yeah, Alistair's literally her favourite character, so... Ever. I think he might be like her husbando character. So I don't think she's going to kill him off. I loved one Angel Dust scene. Angel Dust is a sweetheart. It broke my heart at the end of the last series. But he'll be back in the next series and they can save him and it's going to be okay. Once again, not great people. Where's all the treasure, man? Where's all the treasure? Look, I need more stuff and things. There's one over there. Oops. Oh, thank God, no key. Excuse me, fish. Don't mind me. I'm just here for my green ball. Have you seen the drag version of him? I've watched the whole of the second season. You mean when he's singing in the casino? Yes. I did it. Did I pick it up? Thank you. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, we listen to the soundtrack now in the car. I wasn't originally going to because, you know, it's not really age appropriate for the tadpole. And then I remembered the songs that I used to listen to at her age and how I didn't realize what the swears and the words in them meant until much later in life, and it didn't scar me. So she listens. She doesn't watch it, but she does listen to the songs. I mean, having a think about some of the musicals that I watched when I was her age, like Grease and stuff like that, they were very similar themes in Grease, okay? I mean, there weren't nobody murdering people, but there was a theme of the boys used to fight each other all the time, and they all had knives. So, you know, I'm not sure we can really judge. And it's still not as bad as when I had to watch Saturday Night Fever. Wasn't all about dancing, I was lied to. Not you. Silly brick. Pick you up. There we go. Okay, sorry, I had to click off the screen and then forgot to click back in, and I was like, why is that moving? We need so many more keys. Ooh. Are you down there? Well, you would be, wouldn't you? Could you? There we go. We can do this if we do this carefully. Shiny disc. Sell those to Franklin later. Make some more money. Ooh, that one. I'm looking forward to playing the Christmas decorating game tomorrow. I don't know how long it lasts, because obviously I'm going to play it tomorrow and Wednesday. Thursday I'm not here again, but Friday I will be. So if we finish it Wednesday, then I will be playing Dinkum again on Friday. Well, I'm looking forward to getting into a Christmassy mood, because it's currently raining and doesn't feel very Christmassy at all. It just feels kind of like just being in England, really. Slightly raining, grey, damp. Just like being at home. My parents are very concerned that we're going to be cold this Christmas because it's only 24 degrees where they are. I laughed in their faces and they got a little grumpy. She gets ever so concerned that we might be upset that it's cold. It's like 4 degrees here at the moment. Trust me, it's not an issue. Lights up. Well, I heard you can go on forever. I was informed that there was like there's like 15 levels. I won't be going forever. Don't have enough time. But I'm looking forward to it. Be nice to do something Christmassy before we go away. Because obviously I'm not going to be back for a little while then. Which I do apologise for, but at the same point I don't. Because it's time to go visit the old people again. It's time to go visit the rents. I have caught none of Santa's reindeer. I know they were like, catch Santa's reindeer for cherries. And I caught maybe one, got a cherry, and then just planted it and just got more cherries. I was like, I can't be asked to catch Santa's reindeer. If he's got a problem, he can catch his own reindeer. Perhaps he'll learn to tie knots properly. Santa is not a good tactician when it comes to knots, apparently. Well, I need to start planning out what movies and stuff I'm going to download on Tadpole's tablet, so she's got stuff to watch on the plane. Although she does want some manga put on her Kindle, but I don't know how travel sick she might get. She might be alright. Normally we just Netflix it and we're like, that looks good. I normally put like really bad Christmas romance movies on my thing. And I just sit there being like, I think last year I watched, what did I watch last year? The new Studio Ghibli one? The Heron and the Boy? That was weird, man. I love Ghibli, but it's getting weird, man. I did not like the Heron. He was freaking creepy. He was weird. I didn't like it. I liked the premise of the movie. I was a bit confused by some of it. And to be fair, I was very tired last year when I went. And it was just like, what's happening? It's kind of weird. And then at the end, it was like, and now we're all happy again. And I'm like, okay. Is that an eel? That's new. I don't think I've got that. There's a rope in my water. Go away, Mr. Crockett. Cyril! Cyril, you're really hossing the buzz, man. I'm catching this eel. Go away. Cyril, Cyril, please. I can't see where it is. Ew! Short-finned eel. Oh, it looks like a baby tadpole. Poor baby tadpole. He's not in there. We'll have to do that tomorrow. Speaking of kids not understanding, you better tune into my 1 year on Twitch. When is that? When is your 1 year in Twitch? I can't promise that if I'm not here. Look, my parents have spotty internet as it is. When is your 1 year in Twitch? Speaking of kids not understanding song meanings, when I was in year 5, we did music and singing. I had to pick a couple of songs to perform. We chose Joey by Concrete Blonde and All I Wanna Do by Heart. My teacher didn't bat an eye. We did a preschool one quite a few years ago now. I haven't worked in a preschool for a while. And we had one sweet little angel. She was 4. She was going up to school. And she said to us, I want to sing my mummy's favourite song. So you all go, that's sweet. She sang Push the Button by the Sugar Babes. And she knew all the dancing. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you go on YouTube and watch the video of them gyrating in the lift and flirting with the boy because they're going to let him push their button. I will not be able to watch you on the 31st of December, Cheesecake. I wish I could, but my parents' internet is not good enough. But yeah, she could sing it, okay? That girl could belt a tune. It was not appropriate for a preschool scene. It was beautiful, but it was not appropriate. Oh, I just remembered that. Oh, we all sat there and all the other parents were like, what the hell is happening? And her mother was like, look at her. Look at my beautiful queen. Look at my princess. And we're like, oh, she's so good. She's going to be a star. Oh, you can see it. She's going to be a star. And then later on when they'd all gone, we were like, that was inappropriate, right? That was really inappropriate. Fair. I am sorry, Cheesecake. I normally would, but if I'm not here, I really can't. Yeah, their internet is not great. They do not live in a country with great internet, shall we say. Also, I have a feeling that day we might be having to go out to meet people that they know. Look, my parents don't live here, and when we go to where they go, they like to show off that people visit them. I don't know why, but they do. He gave me another chair. Oh my gosh. And it's green like Plorange. Let's replace it for this horrible pink one. Do not sit on that chair. Get out of the chair, Plorange. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. We have this green one because it matches you, Plorange. Oh, beautiful. Let's give the pink one to someone else. Forrest, you can have a double chair. That's fine. We also need to go hand this fish in. There you go, 2 chairs. Oh, they don't match, it's fine. I forgot you'd first debuted on the 31st. I won't even be back online until like the 5th, because our flight back is really late at night and I'm tired, man. And I've got to then make sure everybody in the house is sorted because they all got to go back to work and school and stuff. I will try my very best. Hi, Hunter. You wanted me to get... Why am I sliding towards her? Hey, babe. I try to avoid cutting into bottle trees. Last I heard, they're endangered. Shall I stop doing that? Still looking for a bottle tree seed, though. I've never heard of a bottle tree. Yeah, you can have that. That's fine. Cool. Oh, Theo, I've got a new picture to put up. But you weren't here. Do you have a photo we could put up in there? Yes, yes. The firework one. There was a good one, I promise. Oh, I lie. Maybe they weren't. Maybe there wasn't a... Everything's so blurry. I thought I'd taken more photos than that. Yeah, that one's probably the best one. There we go. Thank you, Theo. It's not quite as good as the snowman picture, but it'll do. Theo, I need you to be in your counter, babe. Welcome to the museum. What can I do for you? We have a donation. Oh my god, what did you bring me? A fish? Oh my, a short-finned eel. Our collection is currently missing this. Would you be willing to donate it? Yes. Is there anything else I can help you with? Thank you again, Plorange. Welcome to the museum. What's up? What's the point of anything happening if nobody's there to record it? Hey, Plorange, if a tree falls in the woods, be sure to let me know. Why? What need do you have? Yeah, I can get you a blue moon butterfly, boy. You're lucky I love you. You're lucky you're pretty. Take that as you will. Lucky you're pretty, man. Let's go get him a butterfly and stuff, shall we? Right, let's go get a butterfly. There's probably going to be one around here somewhere. It's not that one, that's the Ulysses. Done. I really love the music in this game, it's so good. This game has been such a good experience and a lot of fun. I have never got to the point where I'm like, good lord, I just don't want to play this anymore. Because I do get to the point with some games where I'm like, oh, just end. But I'm really enjoying this game. I think our next big game that we're going to have is probably going to be Over Magica. Because that is coming out soon. I don't know if I'm doing the worm bin right. Does it just sit there? Am I supposed to do something? It's just kind of there. Yeah, I think our next big playthrough is going to be Over Magica. Ooh, look. They're all connected to each other. Oh, it won't water the middle one. Okay, fine. Because that's coming out in 1.0 sometime early next year. Because she's just released the beta for it. For the 1.0. I didn't apply. I don't apply for a lot of the betas. One, because I quite often don't have time. And two, because I have terrible social anxiety and the idea of having to send an email to a company fills me with dread. So that's the reason why we don't get access to stuff. I think really I need to hire a manager of some sort that's like, hey, this girl wants to do stuff, you know? But yeah, I have a problem with doing stuff like that, so I probably need to. I'll go through phases where I won't play for a few months and I get another idea or an update and I'm deep in. Kind of the same as Sims 4. I love The Sims. I haven't played Sims 4. I bought it. I bought the deluxe edition. I think it was like £60 or something like that when Tadpole was very, very small. And then I just never touched it. I think I did one thing and just never did anything else. And I don't know why. I just never did. Hey, Peter. Give me a wool. But I played so much of The Sims 3. I think I just got burnt out. And at that time, as is the same with all Sims, the other one's always better because it has more stuff. So I continued to play the third one. Are you dirty again? Right. I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck. I was a console player since the OG Sims, and it's only Sims 4 that I've played on PC. Yeah, I think it was Sims 2 on GameCube. Is it Sims 2? Might have been Sims 2. I really liked the story games they did for The Sims, like the herbs and stuff like that. I think that's why I liked Pixelia, because it gives me off the vibes of like the herbs and stuff. We probably should start talking to the people over here. Hey baby, how do? I keep forgetting these people exist. Yeah, you can, thank you. I want to chat. What do you want to chat about? Let's chat. Scrub turkeys are funny little critters. They really are. Is that what they're called? Scrub turkeys? The Tucker box. What does she want today? Is this what she's selling or what she's buying? Okay, she's buying mushroom soup. Welcome to the Tucker box. Okay, I don't... No worries, mate. She's got a bit Wallace and Gromit. What do you want to chat about? Back in South City, I was expected to do nothing but cook blobfish and keep my mouth shut. That's great. Sling your rick. She feels like she'd scream, "Get out of my pub!" She wants a mushroom soup after telling me that she's paying top dink for it. I'm just supposed to give you my best soups? Fine. Hey, kid. Ooh, this is new. Welcome to the greenhouse. How can I help you? I don't know why they've got this accent. Let's talk. Even after all these years, I still can't get my head around how much can grow from something so little. Oh no, it's metal. Eat root seeds. They only grow in the summer. We'll probably get like 9 of those then. Good. There you are. Now get out. Okay, love you, Rain. Thank you, Rain. Get your shit and leave. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Do. Oop. Hey, River. Enjoying your day. Yeah, hello. You're gonna call your fish Gil? You do you, man. Got a job for me? Oh, I don't know. I can't do that, I'm sorry. Look, I'm happy to talk to you. I'm happy to give you stuff I might have in my bag. I'm really not going out of my way because I'm lazy. And that's just something you're going to have to cope with. I've got lots of ugly clothes. I've got lots of ugly clothes. It's a shame that we... Oh, money. It's a shame that we're not going to get The Sims 5. But on the same merit, I can kind of understand, being the fact that they clearly want to just keep shilling what they already have. Why would they give us more? Why am I here? What am I doing? Soup. I need mushroom soup. How do I make mushroom soup? Oh no, that's risotto. I'm like, gosh, not even one of them. They're expensive. Okay, just one of every mushroom. Okay. I'm pretty sure I still have some more mushrooms. Not as many as I would like, I'm going to be honest. I kind of stopped collecting mushrooms and I was just like, meh. Probably shouldn't have done that. How many can I make? Let's make 4. And let's go put the rest back. We really need to work hard on actually getting some mushrooms this time. Also, we need to get some money so we can pay off this loan so that we can get the airport. How much money do I have? 292. I do have quite a bit of money in my savings account. I think she's on to you, love. You see the moose, see it, look at him and go, nope. Right, so you want one and I'm going to sell you a couple. What do you want to chat about? I did find a mushroom soup. You blooming beauty. Cool. A yellow bee t-shirt. Well, I know what I'm giving to Clover. But given the reaction to the EA sale, I don't know how The Sims will do in the coming years. It's a hard one. Oh, that's not top dollar. You screwed me over. That was not top dollar, you cheap old lady. Cheap old lady. I think it's a shame because the first Sims was really good. The second Sims was really good. And we had to wait a little while until we got the third one. And the third Sims was really good. And then it seemed like that between the second and the third one, they were like, hang on a moment. If we just like cut loads of stuff and just keep putting it back as stuff packs, they'll keep paying. And then it felt like the third one, which is the one I played, was basically just them trying to get as much money as they could out of you. Oh my gosh, look at those goggles. I do love a good pair of goggles. She doesn't need them. Not with the looks we're currently going for. Oh, look at Clover. Clover's nearly at 5 heart. If you wear the same colour as somebody, you can really connect. It's like you start humming in the same universal tune, you know? That's why I try to wear black a lot. I want to try and hum my own tune. Except for that time she wears yellow. I've got that thing for you. I don't really want your red sweatpants. Just have a deal, Plorange. Did you just level up? Over, did you just go up to 5? Oh, so close. So close, my queen. Excuse me, got hiccups. Welcome to This Isn't a Delay. Let's chat. What do you want to chat about? Don't worry, your dinks are safe with me. Plus, they have a boatload of other dinks to play with. He creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. Are you interested in 2 copper bars? I'll give you a good deal. Sure. Look, anything that gets some friendship at this point, I don't care. Let's go visit. Ooh, what? Ooh, you've got nice stuff. I keep forgetting you exist. Dainty wall. Wait, that will match her furniture. Yeah, I love that. What about the pink rug? Flannel. Yep, want that. That's the thing. She's a beaut. I was looking for this specific YouTube video. All I remembered was the song that was playing and the character looked like. After 20 minutes of searching, I found it. It was a speed draw. What's this? I think I have this. Ooh, big plant. Big plant. I don't really need it, but my god, do I want it. I don't need plants. I want plants. What's this? Ooh, an interior doorway. I keep forgetting I can buy walls. That is something I keep forgetting I can do. Right, one day we're going to have to make a big house and just make it beautiful. Yup. Oh, what do you want to chat about? I don't know what you just said. I skipped through it by accident. You want to Scarlet? Just a bit. In the bushlands. Sure, let's go with it. For you, anything. For you, anything. I will literally run outside the door and find the first thing I found. There you go, Melvin. Have this butterfly. I did it. Yep, there you go. Beauty, mate. You should take this. Money? Money. I do love money. Right. We've got some really nice flowers now. Oh god, hello, Forest. Just scared me. She scared me a little bit there. Right, is he still in? He should still be in. We got... What's that? Don't like that. What's that? I don't like that. Marble? Yes. I have some discs for you. I thought it was based off a deck of cards. It's actually based off the zodiac signs. The cards thing was from the Aries speed draw. Oh. There's been so many songs over the years that are just stuck on YouTube. What do you want to generate? He researched. I had to share a lab with 3 other people back in South City. That must have been terrible, Franklin. You had to like socialize and stuff? How did you cope? You have a raincoat? Well, I'm not... Oh, no. Don't look at me while I'm changing. Don't look at me while I'm changing. God, I love this so much. Right, we're keeping this one. This one. We're a spy, though. We'll keep that. That's going in the house. When does John close? I need to sell some Christmas jumpers, I think. We have 3 of these. We'll need to sell those. Hang on a moment. Oh, and 2 of those. This specific video was from 8 years ago. I only played Sims 3, but I heard lots of good things apart from the money grab. Yeah, the money grab is pretty dodgy. It doesn't compare to the Sims 4, though. I think there's 80-something DLCs. Good lord. And they were always very expensive. I think you should be able to sell clothes to Clover for more, because then she could recycle them. Did I have any more quests? Oh, I'm still tracking the ingredients for that. The Sims 3 had a lot of good stuff about it. I really liked it. I enjoyed the... There you go, goes with all this dainty stuff. It's so horrible. My favourite thing was they did the World Adventures pack where you could take your Sims on like adventures. That was really fun and I enjoyed that. He can also have a flower. He lives in a very, very feminine house, which, you know, he's never complained about. We should put more plants in Forest's house. I feel like she'd want more forest. She'd want more forest in Forest's house. I keep clipping the wrong door. I didn't sell the horrible trousers. Oh, this is massive. Oh, right in the door. Yeah, that's the best place to put that. There we go. Right, let's have a look. We could still make some crab pots. We probably should be doing that. Creates fertilizer every now and then. Okay, so I don't have to do anything. It just does it. Fine. The most recent expansion's been 60. That's basically like buying a whole new game. That's insane. During the Sims 3 stuff, I actually used to do modding. So, I wanted to put like my own clothes and stuff in it. I actually taught myself how to mod clothes within The Sims 3. And then I ended up joining a community that the lady that owned the community was doing that as well. So between the 2 of us and a couple of other people, we used to create quite a few. I did a lot of clothing. I wasn't sure how to do other stuff. But I was able to like edit like clothes and stuff like that, and not good. But it was good enough, if you see what I mean. I really enjoyed that. But they were never really happy about you touching their stuff. And then of course they were like, "Oh, you want more clothes? That's fine. Would you like, we could just charge you for it." So that's not really what we wanted, but okay. Wasn't really what we were going for, but okay. Yeah, I bought The Sims 4. But I never played it. Or I played it like a small amount of time because they claimed that... Oh, there's 3 in there now. Oh, wait. Is that what you said, that if I got so many fish, it would then turn into another fish? Ah. Yeah, I like World Adventures, the part of Sim 3. That was really good. Oh, they had the other ones as well. They brought out the Sims Medieval. I really enjoyed that too. The majority I find is either designing characters or houses. Yeah. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I liked it when... I can't remember if the vampires were in the original one. But I liked making a family where the mother was a vampire. Or the dad was a vampire. I can't remember which. And then he slowly went around like eating other people. That's awesome. I tried, but it was not even remotely successful. I do love that they do collabs with the content creators now. So at least they can make some official money. Yeah. Because in The Sims 3, when we used to edit stuff, they'd be like, if you install it, it's your own fault if it breaks. They did not want to, they didn't want to partner with anybody at all. Even when sometimes the things that we made actually did stuff. Hello, Raiders! Why, Azora, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that. How are you today? I cheat and give myself the max money so I can design a house with no limits. Nice. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Ooh. We are currently playing Dinkum. We are in our 2nd year and we are slowly trying to find enough keys to be able to actually do stuff. Because I spent all my keys. Oh, oh yeah, nice shiny disc. But hello, my name is Pluis Frog. I'm a tiny frog on the internet who likes to play cozy games. And sometimes I don't play cozy games and then I get upset. I'm currently trying to collect enough keys to be able to go into the dungeon that's in this world, so that I can open the doors that are down there and find more loot, because I love the loot. 2nd year is crazy. It just started a Let's Play today from day 1. Ooh. I've been playing, I think this is my 22nd day playing this. But yeah, we're on the 4th of summer in our 2nd year. I love this game. You're going to have a lot of fun. If you've never played it before, you're going to have lots of fun in this game. We haven't been going too crazy. We've just been going very slow in mine. Because mainly I get distracted and run off and do other stuff, so nothing gets done. But yes, I hope you're enjoying this game. This game's really fun. Yeah, I've managed to get everybody that you can get in the 1st year. And I'm having to just pay off the last person so I can get the one of the buildings that only becomes available in the 2nd year. But if you don't want spoilers, I completely understand if you don't want to stay. But this game is really great. And if you're struggling and you haven't played before, the Wikipedia, the fan wiki is very good. Or you can just run around like a headless chicken like I do. I still need to get a doggo. Would you please stop destroying? No, I didn't mean to pet you. I'm sorry. Please stop. Please. No, don't fall asleep on the thing. Do not build a pit and put your animals in it. Even if it seems like a great idea, it will become not a great idea very quickly. It will very quickly become very difficult. This game is so cozy. I love it. This game is so good. And the creators put such a lot of love into this game. It's so nice. I love all the townies. All the townies. I love all the people. They're so good. I love all the buildings. I love the fact that during December we get all of these Christmas lights. They will disappear when December, because I started in November, so of course the Christmas lights weren't there. I like the fact we can go and find Santa. The animal pen is so cool. There was a bug where they would get out if they weren't in a pit. I don't think they have it anymore. Don't build it into a pit. Take my advice. Just put fences round. It's not worth it. It took me 2 in-game days because I didn't realize there's a wheelbarrow, which you can buy. And I slowly dug this out. Oh, cool. He sleeps fast, doesn't he? But it keeps them all contained. Although Natalia apparently is sharing a pen with Victor. Oh no, I haven't given him a duff dust. I love the different ways you can decorate stuff. I love how everyone else's towns look completely different. It's just, it's such a nice game. There's a wheelbarrow, noted. I didn't know either. I have a wonderful follower called Jodes who is quite good at this game and will pop in occasionally and be like, did you realize you could use this? And I'm like, no, I did not. It is here. It's a vehicle. And basically every time you use your spade, you pick it up, you put it in there, and then you can keep going, and then you can move that where you want it. So if you need to, like, for example, if there's a piece of land that you're really not that fussed on, that you're like, I could probably flatten that off. Do that with the wheelbarrow. Do not be like me. Do not do it hand by hand over 2 whole days and force your viewers to watch you do it very slowly. Or, you know, if they're into that, you can. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. It makes for entertaining viewing. Player running around like a headless chook. If you say so. My favorite bit is when I'm like, okay, I need to do this now, and then run off and forget what I'm doing. That's the biggest issue, is actually remembering what I was going to do. We have our best friend Fletch. We love Fletch. She's our best girl. So I assume if you've only just started, you've probably got Fletch and John. I was trying to think of tips to help you get money. There are no tips I can think of. There are no tips other than, well, I hoard everything, so I could have a lot more money than I do have. Actually, some tips you could do. When you get the ability to make the cages, I mean, it's going to be different on your map than it is on my map, but I've marked little skulls where all the Tasmanian devils, the bush dogs, are. If you put a trapper patch, oh, what's it called? It's not called a teleporter pad. I'm trying to remember what it's called. But we can have a look. It's not called the teleporter patch. That's what I call it because I'm strange. The animal collection point. So if you make some cages, they're on this one somewhere. They're on this one. Where are the cages? There they are. And then you make yourself some of these. And if you put it right near where there's quite a few of them, in the daytime, they're asleep. So what you do is you go, I mean, what time is it? It's a bit late. So what you do is you just go there. Because you can fix these teleporters. The sooner you fix these, towers, the better your life's going to be, because there will be one on the west, the east, the north, and the south, and it makes you getting around your island a hell of a lot easier. So if you put so I have a patch here that I've put down, and what I do is every couple of days I go and slap this one and he follows me. But you have to be careful, you have to sort of kite because they send like fireballs at you. And then I put one of the cages down and he lands in it, you pick it up and you throw it on. And then I go after this one and I get him in too. And between these two I can get up to 4. I quite often only get 2 or 3, but 4 of them's not too bad. Just make sure you've got food on you in case they hit you, because the fireballs do burn quite a lot. Good morning, Philip. How are you? You very definitely could have a lot more digs. Look, I like mine. Look. I'm a loot gremlin, okay? I never said I wasn't a loot gremlin. I'm a loot frog. If it falls in my pond, it's mine. Everything I own is mine, okay? Do I have to save every piece of clothing I own? No. Did I have to build 2 extra houses to house all my crap? No. But I did. Thank you very much for the tips. You are more than welcome. Yeah, we have a lot of houses. If you're still playing in December, you can find Father Christmas or Santa. So if you look on the sign over here, you will get the bulletin board eventually. I think you have to make friends with Fletch or John. I can't remember which one it is. But they will teach you this, and you can pop this down. And you get quests on it, and it will also show you the calendar of when things are going to happen. So you'll get one that says like something strange or something like that, and you click on it and it will be like, I've just seen a jackaroo flying through the sky and I saw it fall and it's landed somewhere. You'll then go on your map and it will show you a blue question mark. This is Santa. I could go talk to Santa, but he has nothing I want. I've been a naughty girl. He's not giving me anything today. But you'll find a blue one of these, and if you go there, you'll see a massive red sack. If you destroy that with one of your tools, you will get free gifts. The best gift he has given me, or not the dirt printer, I didn't mean to do that, was this giant candy cane, which I now beat things to death with. Because why wouldn't I? I'm doing good, Philip, thank you. I get so nervous for selling, like, what if I need lots of it in the future? Yeah, I have the same problem. This is the reason why Forest, so I rent this house out. This is rented. Somebody lives in this house. Ha! More fool them. So she lives here. And this is all my stuff. As you can see, I have lots of chests. I keep quite a lot of stuff. We have a whole city now. Oh, great. I do have a whole city now. Yeah, I keep a lot of stuff. There are a few things that I would suggest definitely keeping. So, like, don't sell bars and stuff like that. So you get your ores and things, so you'll get copper ore, which I have in here. And then you have tin, and you will have iron as well eventually. Don't sell those unless you have loads. I've never sold any, because you have to make such a lot of stuff. It's just worth it. You can sell shells. They don't sell for an awful lot. Cyril, Forrest doesn't want to play with you today. Please leave her alone. Look how... It's like a romance in the making, isn't it? Look... Cyril, darling, she doesn't... No, I know. Not everybody wants to play with you today, Cyril. Off you go. Go on. I'm so sorry, Forrest. You know what he's like. Terribly sorry. Cyril is not friendly, okay? So, another tip. If you hate being constantly attacked, do you hate being constantly attacked by the sharks, by the crocodiles, by the Tasmanian devils, anything? You can build this. It will cost you quite a bit from what I remember. I built this within the first couple of weeks of being in my town. And you can make a wish called the Peaceful Wish. It will make all of the things that will attack you on the land not attack you. And he turned back? No, he swam off down a sulk. And it also means that the first layer of the mines... that is here. The first layer of the mines, the things won't attack you, so it means you can collect stuff more easily. Because the mines is hell, and it's dark, and things will fly at your face, and it's not nice. But yeah, so the crocodile's not attacking people is not normal. That's because I have a special wish on. Look at them out there. I had to build this wall, because if I didn't, they would just come in and they would attack everyone. It's the same reason why I had this gate on the door to stop them. Look, it's 5 of them now. 4 of them. They keep breeding. But I will occasionally end up with one glitched in my town somewhere. Oh, your model's fully rigged now. Nice. When are you hoping to debut? I can't wait to see your adorable little model. I just hope it's not while I'm away, because if it is, I'm afraid I will not be able to watch. I'm sorry. Like I said, my parents do not have good internet, and if I'm going to visit, they will not have good internet. They don't understand about good internet because they're happy just scrolling like news pages. You know, like boring old people. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff in my chest. I could have less stuff in this chest, but I'm waiting until I can make my house bigger. But there is so much to do in this game. You could literally play this game for years. It is so good. I barely scratched the surface and I'm in my second year. In fact, so much so that Fletch came up to me, the little old lady, and she was like, we've been here a whole year now and that's great. And I was like, cool. And she's like, do you know what? I think we could probably build an airport. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yes, it's probably going to be like £3 million, but would you like to build an airport? And I'm like, not really, no, because that sounds really expensive. So we're building an airport because obviously whatever Fletch wants, we've got to give her because she's old and that's the way that works. So we might be building an airport, but I need to finish paying off the tucker box first, which is... How much money have I got on me? Not that one. 358, let's have a look. How much can I pay off it? Hey Fletch, why are you still working? Also, store stuff in here. And if you didn't know, there's more storage in here. Apparently I have more clothes in there. Oh no. That's fine. I didn't realise they were in there. I think I put them in there like the first summer and forgot they were there. The model you post in the Discord is fantastic. It really is. But yeah, these are all my collectible things. I keep one of everything that I find because quite often quests that you get will be like, could you please take a photo of yourself stood in front of something? And then you just take it outside to take a photo of it and they like it. This is a meteorite. I'm not going to spoil that for you. You have fun. This is a thunder egg. Once again, you have fun with that. This reminds me of my chests in Minecraft. Probably in the new year I'm going to do it because I need to get Mr. Negative soon. I'm not going to be there until the new year. Fair enough. But these ones you find digging around on the surface. This one is in the mines. These two are from, I'm going to say weather events. This one's from a lightning storm. Careful, you can be struck by lightning. I have clips that, well, I didn't get struck by lightning, but it did nearly hit me. And this one's from a meteorite shower. How much do we still... they have paid off about $1,000, about 100,000 of that. So we are getting better. They can keep paying. I love the fact that they'll pay. Oh, and if you ever need an extra sleeping bag, she has more in the corner. Bye, Fletch. I love you. What time is it? Do I have anything in my bag? I keep clicking the wrong button. Why have I got a shell in my bag? This is my house. This is as tidy as it gets. Obviously, you have to have the toilet over here because you don't want people to stare at you. He is adorable. He is very adorable. I love your model. He's so cute. And of course, we have our fancy table with our plate and a plushie on it because, well, why wouldn't I? Don't press E on your bed. That will pick it up. Do I do that every day? Yes. I have a problem. Yes. Something just leveled up. What leveled up? What happened? What was that? What was that noise? What did I gain? A shady visitor might appear on rainy mornings. I haven't seen him. Right. Oh, I gained. The more friendly you are with someone, the more likely they will send you mail. Did somebody send me mail? Oh, I need to claim that. Also, make sure you claim it, otherwise you don't get the points. I found that out the hard way when I was like, why am I not making anything? Who sent me mail? Clover! And her letters are purple. Have you ever made something like so tasty you ate it all before you could share it? Anyway, take like this garden salad. Thank you for my salad. Mmm, delicious. I'm going to keep that in my pocket until it gets so warm nobody will want it. And then they're going to ask for it and I'm going to give it to them as a gift. Right, we got Santa's sack today. There we go, investigation request. I saw something fall out of the sky. Where's Santa's sack? Let's go get Santa's sack. Come along, Santa. Also, you can dye, you can colour your thingamabobs. That's why my boat's pink. It was brown when I made it. I was like, can you dye your boats? Yes. Yes, you can. Right, let's put the spade there. Let's go catch some stuff while I'm here. Because I really need... I feel like I'm missing a cage. There must be one already somewhere. Right, let's go this way. We need to go up and then back down. Or should we go down and then back up? Let's go down and then back up. I think that might be good. So there is one here. So you'll find like these little ones asleep. If you go in the day, they won't attack you. Well, they will attack you if you slap them first. But in the daytime, they're normally asleep. Which is good, because we don't want them attacking us. If you're good at fighting in other games, you should be alright. I am not. I have to head off now. Thank you so much for the tips. I hope you have a great rest of your stream. The frog pond is incredibly inviting. You are very welcome. Why is your? I hope you have a wonderful day. And if I don't see you again, have lovely streams, whatever it is that you're doing. Right, let's catch some boys, shall we? Did I leave one here? I left two here. That'll be why I'm missing so many nets. Right, there's at least one up in the corner. I saw him. I seed him. Oh, there's one there. I'm going to put 3 down because I can't remember if there was 3. Hi. Oh, I knocked him unconscious again. I feel a bit bad, but not... He's got a little... Don't put... Wake up. No, wake up. Why are you so sleepy? Stop being sleepy. You could just step forward just a smidge. Just a smidge. There we go. Just a smidge. There we go. In you go. And that's how you do that. Right, is there just one here? Yeah, just one today. Merry Christmas. Oh no, he's coming for me. Whatever will I do? La la la. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on. Some of us don't have all day. I think there's about to be an ad break. So if you could hurry up, because I need to go do other stuff. Come on. I know. Shoot your balls, that's fine. Oh my goodness, he's so fast. What if he catches me? He's not. Right, we're back. Right, now let's go. Was Santa here? Is that why I could hear him ringing? No, Santa's miles away. What's wrong with Santa? Oh. It's all right. It's okay. I forgot that the candy cane makes jingling noises. Right, I'm just going to pause the game because I desperately need to go to the toilet. And I was waiting for the ad break. So I will pause and I will be right back. Back. Hello. Oh. Let's unpause the game. There we go. So we're still running to find Santa's sack. Hopefully we get something good. Unfortunately, we may have... I might already have most of the stuff that you can get from Santa. Normally it's clothes, sometimes it's tools like the candy axe and the candy pick. You can also get a boogie board. Oh, it's the purple one again. Get back here, purple one. I don't even know if that's rare. I just like purple butterflies. Jump in the water, sploosh. Oh, I need a crab. Oh, look at him. He's just the sleepiest boy. I really need to get the bigger pockets one. I have been holding off on for so long because I am lazy. Look at him. Just the slippiest little boy. I mean, he would kill me if he had a chance, but that's fine. There's Santa's sack. I can see it from here. No, I can't. That's not Santa's sack. What is that? Oh. Apparently a satellite fell and I never realised. When did this happen? Oh, it's not Santa's sack. It was a satellite the whole time. Well, I'm disappointed. I wanted Santa's sack. Okay. It won't let me destroy it. Chainsaw? I'm not sure you should chainsaw electrics, just saying. I'm really disappointed. I thought that was going to be Santa's sack. Now I'm very upset. Also, I don't feel that was worth it. I wanted it to be Santa's sack. I mean, that is a great way of getting stuff, though. Just not what I wanted. Wasn't what I wanted. That's fine. I'm just confused as to why there's like leaves sticking through the... That's fine. Don't question it. Just look. Look at this little lad. So sleepy. Just gonna leave him there. He can live another day. I mean, they don't die when you send them in the cages. They go and get researched. Do I have that fish? I don't know anymore. It's been a year, man. It's been a whole in-game year. Where did that fish go? Oops. Surprisingly, this will not catch a fish. It was then that she realized that she'd messed up. Please come back. Do I have you? Are you the silver dude? I don't know. You kind of... Oops. I think I might already have you. We'll catch you and find out, because I can sell you to John for more money. Come on. You like my bobber? Can you... Do you know what they should have done? Give you the ability to change your bobbers. I'd have had a rubber duck. Yeah, you're a jungle patch. I've already got you. I hope you like being sold for tickets. La 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 la. Right, let's pop the cages back in there. We have lots of stuff. Ooh. Why haven't I bought? I keep opening the wrong thing today. I've been playing different games and it confuses me. That's nice. Should I have... So Clover likes me 5 now, I think. That's why she gave me a letter, because we're best friends now, obviously. Hi, Clover. See now, Clover, I've just noticed that you have a witch's hat right there. Clover, do you know how much I love that? I need... What is that? £24,000 because I want to look like a witch? I feel like you're, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like she's trying to, like, profit off the fact that I have a need to be a witch. But I need it. I don't need it. I want it. That's different. But it's £24,000, Clover. I don't need it. I have them. I don't need it. Clover? Look, Clover, unless you tell me something and I'm going to give you the money. Okay? What did you want to chat about? I love how much you switch up your outfits, Plorange. Thank you. I would have switched up more, but that's really expensive. Sometimes I just stare at them and make them change. When the devils are sleeping peacefully, I can't ignore the Stitch. They do look a lot like Stitch. I think blue flathead are hanging on the Northern Oceans this time of year. Do you think you could catch me one? Sure. And then you'll pay me £24,000. And then you'll give me exactly the right amount of money that I need so that I can give you back your money. Stop opening the escape button. I'm so sorry. I'm so confused. Right. Boop. Hey, Forrest. Love you. Please don't. Forrest. Really? It's all right, Forrest. You and I both know that you didn't mean to do it. And I know that you didn't mean to do it the second time either. But you did. I think that's what I need. Look at my rod. Look at my blob. My blob is amazing. That's it. Touch it. Touch my blob. Anytime soon, I'm bored. There we go. There we go. I don't even live in the Northern Ocean. Right, let's have a look. Is that a crab? Yes. Crab. Let's get the crab. Clover, I bought you the fish that you wanted. And I'm sure it's worth like £24,000. I think it is. Or you can just, we could swap for the hat. I did, yes. There you go. Thank you very much, Plorange. I'll put in a good word for your help. Oh yeah, she's like cursey and stuff. Oh, I found this, you know. Money? You can take it because you helped me out. Money? Ugly shoes. Okay, cool, that's... You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain. What is this? Oh, a face bandana. Grey tights. A wheezing shirt. Look, I didn't need the witch's hat. Do I even have anything I can make? I already had a wizard's hat. What's wrong with me? Well, it wasn't a witch's hat, was it? No. There was nothing wrong with me. It wasn't the right hat. This in black would be ideal. I can't rock this just now. Also, why do I have 2 sets of elf stuff? Right, we have a lot of elf stuff. Wait, we have other clothes. I've just remembered. We have other clothes. Hey, John, I've got a fish, I think. Can I have some tickets, please, John? Oh, good. Yep, I've got tickets and stuff. I don't want those horrible shoes. You can also have those horrible pants. Oh, he's actually lost a heart. Only 1 prize ticket? Cheeky. He's lost a heart, like a quarter of a heart because I haven't been talking to him. Sometimes I get quite lonely in my shop, working for such long hours. Luckily, I have hundreds and hundreds of items to keep me company. Oh, and you too. Thanks for making time for me, Plorange. That's okay. Full hearts again. That we like. I'm your best friend, you know. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Hi, Forrest. I'm your best friend. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Good day, Plorange. Can you believe it's midday already? What's new? Nothing beats the sound of an axe biting into fresh wood. It's like music, but for people who really like lumber. I always say if it's made of wood, it's good. I love Forrest. She's delightfully unhinged. Sorry, I just spaced out thinking about killing trees. What were we talking about? Would you like a... Are you interested in buying a singular carrot? How much is this carrot? No, that's fine. Pleasure doing business with you, Plorange. Look, Clover's just skimped me for like 25k. I think you can ask for a single carrot. Right, let's go talk to Fletch. We haven't spoken to Fletch for a little while. Hello, darling. Hello there, Plorange. What can I do for you? Like to apply for a license? Okay, cool. I haven't seen anybody for ages. You've been like hiding from me, haven't you? Haven't you, Plorange? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh. On iron hoe. I don't know why I said that with an accent. I need more iron. Irrigation. Finally. Sprinklers. What's a water tank? Expand my pockets. That's what I want. I need so many more points. I love you, Fletch, but you've ruined my life. Come back. I haven't finished. Sorry, Fletch. There, Plorange. I wanted to talk to you, but you ran away. Hello? Hey, what do you want to chat about? This isn't LA. Has changed quite a lot, I'll tell you what. But then again, I have to. Plorange, let's do our best to make This Isn't LA a great place that people want to live. Hello there again, Plorange. The 3rd time today. What do you want to chat about? What do you want? Would it be too much to catch me a carp? Rivers, sure. Do you know what? For you, Fletch, I'll catch all the carps. I'll catch them all. That I may have to just quickly run in and collect my plushies. I don't have enough for all the plushies. I could catch more fish. That would make it. John. Oh, he's not closing anytime soon. Hi, John. I need more plushies. I don't care about your Dinkum stuff. Although, wait a minute. Oh no, I don't want a gala dress. A cape. The capes get stuck. No capes. I can't do it. Hang on a mo. That's 3. Which is this one? 1. Right, we're having that. I will be the bestest. Red Hood, don't care about the Red Hood. Oh, ooh. Ooh, Wombat. Gonna have to be the Wombat, isn't it? It's my best girl. Thank you. Gonna go hide in my house now so I can change so people can't stare at me. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Right, it's time to... Where am I gonna put me Wombat? Oh, he's massive. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Right, that's fine. I probably need to, Right, let's change our clothes. We don't need that one. No, we leave the sunnies on. Our eyes are still terrifying. Right, we're going to wear the dress. Beautiful. Wait. Oh, it's a hat. Oh, this may be a slight issue. Hair doesn't stick inside the... Oh no. What? Right, that's insulting that I can't wear both. Wait a minute. Could we wear both? Oh no, this is terrible. This is awful. I might put the trousers back on. I think I'm happy with this. I would have preferred to keep the cape on, but unfortunately the cape doesn't work. Right, let's go catch her a carp. Oh, I'm beautiful. Look at me. I'm like if a witch was a job, but you've got to wear a uniform, but with brown shoes apparently, because I couldn't find black ones. Oh, hey Melvin, you're terrifying and creepy. How are you doing? Good afternoon, Plorange. I'm just going to take my time today. Maybe you should try that, eh? Maybe I should. You're right. Clearly I'm in the wrong. See you later, Melvin. You're right, Melvin. What have I been doing this whole time? Stupid woman. He didn't say that. Right, kid, please. Did you kill another shark? Kids, can you stop killing each other? Please? 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 Or if you're going to kill each other, could you at least do it where I can reach? Are you going to be able to get that? Surely not. Okay. I don't know how physics works. That's fine. Are you a carp? I can't remember. Come to me. Yes, you are a carp. Nice. Hello. Cyril. Have you been misbehaving again, Cyril? You haven't? I'm not sure that's... I think that might be a lie. I think you might be lying to me, Cyril. As long as you're not attacking the villagers, I don't really care. There is, however, food under the water. Excuse me. And for our daily food hunt. What's that long, white-looking fish? Where did it go? Oh, never mind. He's still there. I'm just blind. What are you, little white fish? We still need to get back. Could you hurry up? Fletcher's on a time limit. She's not. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's the tampon. Never mind. Oh, God. Something else is dead over here. Is it breeding season, is it? You got to show off and rip everyone to shreds? Lovely. Just nice. That's nice. Have the honey. Cyril. Cyril, you've been told you must leave the village. They don't like you here. I'm trying my hardest, babe, but you can't go around stabbing people all the time. There's a good boy back in the water. It's not his fault. He's so misunderstood. He just wants hugs. It's all right, Fletch, I'm back. Fletch. Oh, there she is. Never mind. She's sat on her bench. Hi, Fletch. How's it going, Plorange? This is for you. Oh, you bought me a cup? Yes, and lots of other crap as well. Oh, thank you very much, Plorange. I'll tell you what, you're always helping me out. Like you milked this whole town for me. A single bed, what are you trying to imply? I'm not having that. Good day, sir. I'm not having that. No. What's she trying to imply? I've got a double bed, because someday I might find someone who'll love me. Right now, obviously not. But, you know, eventually. Do I sell the single? No. Do you know what we do? Do you know what we do? Well, that fish sold for quite a lot more than I thought it was going to. Yes, I will check your box. Stop asking me to check your box all the time. Getting a bit weird. I'm going to keep this bed. And because we are kind, wonderful people, we're gonna upgrade her bed. Because we made her sleep in a sleeping bag. Which wasn't an issue, you know, she never complained. Now she gets a wooden bed. It's actually shorter than the side. There we go. She's going to be so happy with us. There you go. We'll put that in the cupboard. The other dude sleeps on the, he's got a double bed, I'm pretty sure. He sleeps in a double bed. Look, I'm not made of money, okay? I only have stuff when they give it to me. They haven't given it to me. They can't have it. Oh, he has the double bed. Should we move the double bed where the sofa is? Would that make it easier to get into these chests? Quite likely. Am I going to forget and just never do it? Well, I think we all know the secret answer for that. Doo-doo-doo. Right, let's go talk to these three over here. Did I water my crops today? I'm going to assume I did not. That's probably okay. Quite likely. Did I do anything today? Nope. No, I did not. It's Fletcher's fault. Let's be fair here. She's ruined my life. She dragged me to this place. I was happy. Well, she wasn't happy, was she? She was living the dream in LA. Well, in South City, LA, obviously. Daddy was expecting me to do things that I didn't want to do because, you know, he was. I've just realised these ones aren't going to grow. Let me just... Achoo! Oh dear, I seem to have destroyed that one. How awful. I had a terrible sneezing accident. You all saw it. Every single one of you saw it. It was a terrible sneezing accident in which I accidentally destroyed that thing. I hate it when that happens. It's devastating. And we will never speak of this again. Is this ever just going to do anything? Do I need some more? I'll probably need to make more food. I probably should make another one of those, but I need more iron. That requires me going back in the dungeon. I haven't even sorted out the animals. I need... do you know what we really need? Helpers. I need helpers. Do they not eat if I'm not near them? Right, alright, Pingu. Behave yourself, Pingu. Do they not eat if they're not spawned in? That seems like a cheat. Hello, Victor. Hello, Boris. Natalia, why are you hiding in the corner again? Has he done something to you? Or just show me on the doll where he touched you? Okay. Right, you're fine. Belinda. James. Maya. Armani. Macy. Minions, Plorange. I need minions. Minions assemble. Pingu. That's what I need. I don't need a husband, because, you know, there's so many games where I could have a husband. What I need is an army of minions. That's just sensible. That's just all-round sensible. Tiny army of minions. But not those really awkward ones from the Despicable Me movies. I ain't got time for that. Like, really useful minions. It's a long way, isn't it, Milburn? I will build a path eventually, just not now. Hi, Rain. What's up, Plorange? It can be hard to lose some of your crops. I don't like to talk about it, but it like happened to me once or twice. Just look after him. Like you're looking after me. I barely speak to you. I'm not sure that's a... I'm not sure that's a useful one. Hey, Erwin. Oh, it's Plorange. Let's talk. That's not his voice. Wombat milk is absolutely beautiful. And it's good for you too. That stuff will build up your bones really good. Hello, Sheila. God, I wish you wanted... Welcome to Tuckerbox. What can I do for you, doll? Oh, what do you want to chat about? Just because you like everything on the menu doesn't mean you need to order it all at once, Possum. Look, I'm not eating it. I'm putting it in my treasure chest. You can always come back. Wait, you have a menu? No, you only have the option to sell. Wait a minute. You can buy at the counter? Wait, she sells sparkling soup. How much is that? Tingles on your tongue. No, I'm not paying 20k for soup I could kill myself. As I've told you before, you actually need to deposit the dinks first. Yeah. Oh, and doesn't have any dinks. Right. Hi, Rain. I need minions. What I need. Hey, River, do you want to be my minion? Good day, Plorange. How's things? Fish gone, this is in LA. Feels like a dream. Back in South City, we've caught with blobfish. You're at LA. That's what he said. There are different fish depending on where you can fish. Notice how she got jealous then and pushed him off with the axe. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay. She really shouldn't be doing that, but I understand what it feels like. I love you too. Just, leave the axe at home. Please stop trying to stab people with the axe. It's a hard life, I know. And I am fabulous. My God, I'm fabulous. But I would rather you stop trying to kill everyone. I wonder if you could make a path that goes past Melvin's and across the water to Sheila. Or is that my atrocious sense of direction? See, he lives there. We could put a bridge across this. Because she lives over in the top corner, so we could put a path that way. I assume. Hi, Sally. Hey, Plorange, how you doing? I am, without a doubt, the best hairdresser here on This Is in LA. I mean, honestly, it's like not even close. Hey, John. I've spoken to you already. Name Plorange? I'll see you later. Well, I ain't paying you for your short chat. Don't be rude, John. I won't speak to you again. Me and Clover will be best friends because we both like witch stuff. And Forrest will murder you because she's crazy like that, and that's okay. Look, we listen and we don't judge. That when we judge and we don't listen, and then we have problems. I like how I'm slowly filling her house up with slowly more furniture. I will make her house bigger eventually. Not anytime soon. I like the fact that his house feels really feminine themed. And he's just like, I really love my house, thank you. And I'm like, nope, thank you. No, you're welcome. Because I'm like, I've got loads of this dainty stuff. I wonder if it all matches. Yes, as it turns out, yes, it does. He's got the minimalist stuff. He's got minimalist, dainty, and rattan. And this weird thing so I could cook stuff while he was sleeping and it not be weird. Boop-a-doop. We have nearly finished cooking all of our stuff. I have 100. Do you know, I'm probably done cooking the copper. We've probably got enough. At this point, it feels enough. Feels enough. We can go back to cooking the stuff. Hi, Clover. I just want to say I think we look wonderful. I'm not speaking to you, John. You were rude to me. I love him so much, but I'm damn confused why it looks like he's rubbing his ass on the carpet. Please don't do that. Do you have worms? Do we need to sort this? Is this something we need? You know, I'm going to move you because I don't want guests to come in and think that No, that's not what I wanted. I don't want guests to think you might have worms. I'm going to move you. So you're being quite difficult now, aren't you? Yes. Thank you. See now, you've made Mummy mad. There we go. There we go. That's better. Oh, we could have sat him by the toilet. Right. Why didn't I sit him on the toilet? Oh, why can't you sit him on the toilet? At least then it looks like he's going to the toilet. Lovely. I can have it appear through my window that doesn't have glass on the other side. Nice. I like my house. We can eventually pay for it to get bigger. We probably should. I seem to be missing some shells. That's fine. But anyway, oh goodness gracious. Oh, I've just clipped my shoulder. Oh, goodness gracious. But it is time to end stream. It's been 3 hours and I'm very, very hungry. Looks like he's backing up onto the toilet. It does look like he's backing up onto the toilet. So. Hello. So, I will be back tomorrow, but tomorrow we're going to be playing Light Up the Town because we want to be Crimbacy. You've got to feel Crimbacy. So, tomorrow I'll be back with Light Up the Town, and that'll probably be tomorrow, Wednesday, and if we finished it, Friday will be more Dinkum. So, I need to go now because I need to go collect the tadpole and I need to make myself some lunch and do some cleaning. So, I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day. Thank you so much once again to Wyazure for the raid. I really appreciate that. I hope everybody has a lovely day today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming in today. I really appreciate that. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice day.